Hello, welcome to JewelleryMaker. See, what happens is when they ask Bob to present and he can't do it, then they ask Brian to present, then he can't do it. They ask Carol to come in, she couldn't do it. They asked Lucy to come in, Lucy's busy. They asked Jenny to come in, she couldn't do it. Then they gave me a ring and said, Drew, can you come and help out? I said, I'm there. I'm there. Hello, JewelleryMakers. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're only a little bit late, aren't we? About 5 minutes late. You know, I've heard they're a bit slack, so you're probably always a little bit after 9 o'clock. Aren't you lot here? And I'm here being joined by the lovely Laura Binding, who I've worked with before. Yes. Hello, Laura.
You're all right.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Have we given you lots of tasks?
Yes.
So you've been working behind the scenes doing some kits, and we're going to give you a kit as well, which we're going to show you after the early bird, yeah?
Yes.
Is that right?
That's
Look
right.
at that, see? I'm like a well-oiled machine already, well-oiled machine. But something absolutely major we have for you is if you want to create amazing pieces like this. Now we've got a lot of this on the show today, haven't we, to show you?
Yeah, that's actually from the DVD, those ones. They're the actual projects.
So these are the actual projects that you can get if you purchase the brand new the Viking Kit Edition 3. It's like Son of Viking Kit. That's what that is. You have got amazing, your Viking knit kit, basically. I'm getting me kits and me knits made up. You have got an I mean, look at this close up. I'm going to get rid of one of these and have a look at the intricate. This is amazing, an amazing technique. Laura's going to show us a lot of this today, and we've got the DVD launch. I've never done a DVD launch. Oh. Never done a DVD launch. I've done a DVD with Mark, but I've never done a DVD launch. Right, I'll tell you what I have got for you though. I have got an early bird special. I've never done an early bird special either. To wit, to woo. I'm going to bring you the most amazing. Now, if you want to make a piece of jewellery like this, right, I'm going to give you the equipment, and I am going to literally almost give you the equipment to create a piece such as this. I think it's a classic, isn't it? Your pearls in any society, in any age, the pearls are just perfect. Whether you're in your early years, whether in your later years, it is a gemstone that is absolutely timeless. These are your cultured pearls. So what they do is they put a small little mother of pearl bead within an oyster. The oyster protects itself naturally by this nacre and nacre being layered, layer upon layer upon layer upon layer, to end up with this wonderful, the orient of the pearls, that colour that you get over the top of the pearl. Now these are your Baroque pearls. So these are basically carved by the oyster. These have been carved into these unique shapes. You're getting a lot of pearls in this little collection, this little early bird special for you. Have a look at the colours. There you go. I'm going to annoy the camera lady now, and I'm going to give you a shot like that. Look at that. It's like vanishing point in technical drawing. Do you ever do technical drawing, Laura?
When I was at school.
Yeah, I did it for a couple of years. I was no good. I was no good. My vanishing point was, what do you mean how long was I at school for? You're casting dispersions on my education. I learnt lots, I did. The perfect complement. These are your Baroque pearls. And we're going to give you an early bird. Have we got a few of these in stock? So we're going to need a few of these. We're going to need a few. On a Monday, I'm going to start off your week with a bang. With a Baroque bang. Golden and beautiful cool whites, £9. I've just come from America, so I've just realised I'm in pounds. £9 and 95 pence. That is incredible for 2 strands of pearls. I mean, that is ridiculous. If you think, right, if you use these as earrings, okay, let me just do a quick little count here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 50. There's about 50 pearls. 50 pearls, and you're looking at, that's on each strand. So you've got 100 pearls for under £10. So that is 50 pairs of earrings you can make. If you are in the business of creating jewellery to sell, That has got, Laura, that has got to be a deal, has it not?
Well, it's a multi-buy, isn't it?
Has it not? It's a multi-buy. Oh, I like that terminology, Laura. That's what we call a multi-buy. £9.95. Incredible early. Are they always this good, the early bird specials? That's amazing. It's not, you haven't just treated me then. They haven't just treated me, they've treated everybody else, because I'm not supposed to be here, remember? I'm, you know, I love the fact they've called me.
That's great.
I love the fact I'm like multi-channel Drew today. You know, there's a deficit of presenters in the building. That's why I'm here. £9.95. I've got a text message on screen. Where am I looking? Oh, there we go. Turns on JM and faints. It's that gorgeous boy on again. Swoons again. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha! That was like one of these, wasn't it? That was like oh no, I've got no camera rock, so I can't move. But it's one of those. Ha ha ha! Scarlet Rose. You could have been on the what's the ship called in the Gilbert Sullivan pantomime? HMS Pinafore, is it? Titanic. I don't think Gilbert and Sullivan did HMS Titanic. Claire, thank you very much. Great to see you back. I could read it on the camera, but my eyes are absolutely shot. So that's why I'm looking up. That's why That's why if you, it's a bit like a catalogue pose, but the screen is up there. So if you look, and I'm doing this. Okay, it's not because I'm like, hey, look at my suit. It's because the screen that I can read is up there. I've got another text in. Here comes another catalogue pose. I can't see without a glass. Web comments. Cheeky boy. I'm a boy. I'm only 28. Welcome back. Welcome back. A bit of eye candy that's going to make you part with your money. Well done, JM. What do you mean, ladies? Oh, talking about I'm going to see Elvis on Thursday in Bournemouth. Not literally Elvis, of course. The perfect compliment, your pearls. Don't forget, this is what we're here for. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful additions to your jewellery armoury. And here you're getting 100 pearls. How many pearls altogether? 100. Should we do that again? 100 pearls. How many are we getting? 100. It is Monday morning. I have been up. I've been up since 5. 9. It's because I was doing my research. 9. I was making eggs and bacon actually at 5:30 this morning. £9.95. If you're on the line, by the way, hello and welcome, and thank you for watching me. My name's Drew Nicholls. You may know me from programs such as Hey, Drew in the Lounge, and Look at Me, America. I've got beautiful jewelry for you, but I'm here today for you on I've done some JewelleryMaker shifts, and I do like JewelleryMaker. They let me back on every now and again, normally on the night shift.
Yeah.
Me and Laura have done the night shift a couple of times.
Yeah, we've conquered around the studio.
I've what, sorry?
You made me conga around the studio.
We have conquered around the studio, yes. What fun we had that summer. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what Deanna just said? Because I've just gone like that, right? I've just put it on the side, and Deanna's gone, and put that back in box number 13. Dion will tell you. Right, where am I going? Where am I going to? Turquoise Strand. Here we go. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Lovely turquoise. You've got turquoise. Now, turquoise predominantly you get on the matrix, which means you get a little hint. Sorry, the camera's that. I do apologise if I keep doing that. It's because I'm used to the camera being on that side, so I'm very sorry about that. This is turquoise. So you get, the patterning that you get within turquoise is the matrix of the turquoise. Now, the matrix is basically what the gemstone grows on. So you get, some gemstones you get pure gemstone, so just the gemstone, but with turquoise you get these lovely little patternings within the gem, and you can see they're almost like little crackling within the piece. We're going to do that in about 15 About 15 minutes time. About 15 minutes time on that. Right, let's challenge Laura. I challenge you, Laura, to a duel. To a duel off, a gem off. Now then, we are going to do, this is basically, now if I get this wrong, you'll probably hear some screaming. That'll be Deanna in my ear saying, no, Drew. Dion. Who's Deanna? Dion. I'm going to hear Dion in my ear screaming. I have got a kit that we're going to challenge Laura with. Now, Laura, you've got this.
I have.
A bundle, should I say. You've just been given this today, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
So basically, the way it works, and I know most of you know how it works, but I'm new, so I'm going to be like, this is for all the new people. If you're watching for the first time today, you're watching at the right time, because I'm brand. I don't think I've done a morning show. I don't think I've ever done a morning show, so I'm learning as I go. Now then, so we're going to give you this bundle.
Yep.
And then today, you are going to make something with this bundle.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And when do we sell this bundle? We're going to sell it, so it will be available all day via the web. Via the web. So basically, you can come in and get it now, but you can come in and get it via the web as well. I'm going to give you a great price on this. Do you like what we've given you? Are you pleased with your bundle today?
I am pleased. Me and Dion have got very similar tastes. We both love the blues.
Yep.
So we're both homed in on that. So, yeah.
I love the. Apparently, we have a thing where Dion has a bit of an obsession with the colour blue.
She does, yeah. Yeah, she's a bit obsessed with it, just a tiny bit.
I've heard that because on Dion's job application it said liked a bit of blue. So I didn't know that actually. Right, this is. Do you know what? There's some. I love that. What are these called? These rounds. That's amazing. It's like a leopard print on there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
I've not seen that before. That is incredible. So we have your side drilled blue cultured pearl, your Baroque pearls in there. You have your you have your blue crackle quartz top drill marquise in there as well. You have your medium blue cultured pearls, again Baroques. You have your coated quartz, your blue color coated quartz in there, and you have your shell flat coins, blue printed shell flat coins. I think they could have come up with a more exciting name than blue shell printed flat coins, couldn't they? Look at those. Look at the color. Look, that's an exciting addition, that is. I love that. I love a bit of leopard print, me. Love a bit of leopard print. So yeah, apparently I come across as somebody who likes a bit of leopard print. Well, I could, no, I won't. I always wear a bit of leopard print, ladies. Now, if you want to come in and get anything that you see here on the show today, the number's at the bottom of your screen, but do keep an eye on JewelleryMaker.com as well, because remember, we are on the web, and the pieces that go by the buy go on the web as well, so you have a chance to go back and get the pieces. All these pieces here are available to you in the bundle that we've given to Laura. And we're going to bring in a price for this. So you're getting five individual strands, and beautiful strands as well. The colours, less than £4 a strand. I mean, incredible. Look at the colours of this one here. I love those deep blues. That's a real neon blue in that one there. Now it looks quite dark blue on the screen because I've got quite a dark back into this, but if you put some light on this, I don't actually know if I can. Let me just pop something a little bit colourful on behind there and just see if we can get some of the and can you see how it goes a little bit lighter? See, if I put it against the dark, it's quite dark there. If I put something light on, you get these lovely lighter shades of blue. It is very nicely, and that's just one of the strands. £19.95. £19.95 are all those colours, there, and so many individual gemstones as well. So what's your first train of thought, Laura, when they're handed to you? What was the first thing that went come into your mind?
I think I've got to do something with the shell pearl.
Yep.
And
I agree.
May possibly have to make a ring, maybe for Dion.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe a nice wire ring or something. So I don't know. Gonna have a little play about.
Because you've only just got these, haven't you? See, that's
yeah.
called putting Laura on the spot.
On the spot.
Right, you've had these for 3 minutes, Laura. What are you going to make? Now then, because of course we're not just you're not just getting the collection of your strands here, because you've got 5 strands, £4 a strand. £4 a strand. So you've got blue cultured Baroque pearls, you've got medium blue cultured Baroque pearls, you've got blue crackle quartz, you've got blue colour coated quartz in there as well, and you've got your blue printed shell flat coins. What do you like? What's your favourite? Let us know. These are quite funky as well. These are lovely little funky marquees. Beautiful little funky marquees colours. £19.95. I wasn't actually supposed to be. Presenting. I was presenting in America, and I've been pulled off America to come and work in JewelleryMaker. So my wife Lucy, when I left this morning, was asleep. But before we went to bed last night, I said I'm presenting on America tomorrow. She said okay, and apparently someone's just sent her a text. Someone's just sent her a text going, your husband's on JewelleryMaker. Yeah, expect a phone call. Expect a phone call, gallery, you know. I mean, what's he doing? What's he doing on my watch? No. Because that's how Lucy talks at home. What's he doing on my watch? What's he doing? And then on here, it's like, hello. £19.95. That is the bundle. So we'll be coming back to this bundle over and over and over again throughout the day as we visit and see what Laura is up to. So that's that. But we're not just doing the strands, the individual strands. We're also going to be giving you some wire as well. So this is all part of the bundle, and Laura's been given this wire as well. You've got 100 meters of your black coloured copper wire. You've got 100 meters of your red coloured copper wire. That is 0.4 millimeters in size. Now, 0.4 millimeters, Laura. Yeah. What is that good for? What are we looking at there?
Well, being as we're doing the Viking knit today, the 0.4 is the most common for Viking knitting. So when you like to do the Viking knit, you use the 0.4 or 0.6. But I think especially if you're starting out doing a Viking knit, the 0.4 is definitely the easiest to learn with because it's more fluid, it's more easier to use. But that being said, if Viking knit's not your thing, it's perfect for tiara, tech, twist, bridal jewellery. Yep. Obviously being the black and red prom jewellery, sort of special occasions, anything like that, knitting, crochet.
So your heavier wire is going to be your sort of 1 mil upwards, which is your framework, and this is going to be the bits of wire that wrap round and you put your beads and your...
I mean, if you do your Viking knit, then that's what you will use for your Viking knit. I mean, I tend to do a lot of woven pendants, so for me the 0.4 would bead, exactly as you just said. You would use that as your weaving wire. But then again, if you want to do a tiara twist...
Is that the terminology, is it, for the bits that weave around the heavier wire on your tiaras and that sort of thing?
Well, no, on your tiaras you do like a twist. So you put your beads on your twist and you can create that kind of spray effect. When you do the weaving, you do different types of weaves and you can create different looks, and you would use that with the stronger wire, the 1 mil or 0.8, and knitting and crocheting and cramming, anything like that. So it is actually really good.
And you've got a lot of 100 meters is going to...
Yeah, it's going
to last you a little while, isn't it?
Yeah,
just a little while. Talking about the Viking knit, don't forget the Viking knit. This is the Viking knit, and if you're excited about Viking knit, I'm a little bit excited about Viking knit. There's a Viking knit DVD. We're going to launch that today. But at the moment we're challenging Laura. And in Laura's challenge, we've got the collection of the strands that we've just had a look at, and also the red and the black wire in there. It is a bit of a wire deal, of course. Whenever we do the bundles, whenever we do the challenge, the guest designers, Laura in this case, then we are always going to give you a fantastic deal. And you've got a very, very, very good deal on 200 meters. 200 meters of wire. That is incredible. One spool of these, one spool, it's like that ad, one spool. One spool of these is normally $14.95. Hello deal. 19. Oh. See, I love these sorts of deals. I love these sorts of. This is a Dion deal. This is. This is a Dion deal. Dion's gone, do you know what? I've sat for hours and I've planned my show. I'm going to throw the plans out the window and I'm going to take that price even lower. So you're looking at normally $14.95 for 100 meters, which is a great price, an absolutely fantastic price. But you've got two spools. So even if you're just coming in and getting the wire, $15.95, and you're going to have that sitting there ready to use. And I think that's what these sorts of pieces are all about. It's about having, because I do like my craft work. I do like mucking about in my shed. And in my shed, when I'm making things, there's nothing worse than going, oh, you know what I need? I could do with some of that. And I have pretty much got everything that I need. If I go to reach for it, I've got it. And with jewelry making, opportunities like this don't come around every day. And you know, it's like when you have that thing that you've held on to for so long and you think, do you know what, I haven't used it, I'm going to get rid of it. And you get rid of it, and then next week you go, I shouldn't have got rid of that, I need that. Well, this is the sort of thing where in a couple of weeks' time you're going to be making a piece of jewelry, someone's going to come up to you and say, could we put a bit of red in that? Could we put a bit of black in that? It goes, can we have a little bit, have you got any black wire to go on that? Have you got any red? And you're going to think back to this day, you're going to think back to now, and you're going to go, I should have got that. I should have got that. And if this is something that you're sitting at home and thinking, I don't know if I'm going to use it. It's what is it, £8. £8 and you've got it. If you only use it sporadically, you've got this for months and months and months. If you use it a lot, then that's just a great deal. That's a fantastic deal. And it's about inspiration as well, isn't it? Having more pieces. Don't you think, Laura, about because sometimes, I mean, it must happen, you know, I quite like making things, you know, like making things out of wood, do a bit of wood carving, you know, I do a bit of leather work as well. And as you're looking at something and you go, do you know what, I don't know where to go with this, I'm stuck on this. If you've got your craft box full of all the little bits, you know, little things that you've picked up along the way, it is inspiration, isn't it? It is inspiration. And if you're looking for a colour and you've got all your colour wires up there,
it's good as well because you can compare your stones next to it as well. So if you've got a design in mind and you're thinking, oh, what wire shall I use? Take your stone and, like you say, go to your collection and you can compare it and you think, oh, just a splash of the black would look really nice. Yeah. But you can imagine, obviously, people are so, I think, used to the safe colours such as the silver, gold and copper. Yeah. When you have something like that, think of those dramatics. You go into a ball, or if you're going to like a big event, or even if you're going to a school prom, anything like that, you can make a really big wow piece with that. Yeah. But then you can also keep it quite understated as well. We're having the two colours. You don't have to use them together.
Well, it's a shock of colour, isn't it? Yeah. Like with the red, I'm just thinking, you know, if you're doing a weave where it's just pure silver, and you look at it and you finish it, and you go, well, you know, it needs something. I don't really want to put any more beads. I don't want to put any more, you know, trinkets on it. You could just put a little weave of red through it, couldn't you? Yeah. And it just lifts it, or a little weave of black through it. You know, that little Breakfast at Tiffany look with that. But it is such a good price, such an incredible price. I mean, you're looking at normally $14.95 for a spool for each one, $14.95 for each one, and Dion has just gone, nah, let's take that price down.
I mean, you've almost got to buy one, get one free, haven't you?
And you've always got, I mean, it is buy one, get one free. Good morning to everybody. All my names on the screen there. Hello, good morning. If you've not met me before, I'm Lucy's husband. Some say the worst half. Not many, but some say the worst half. I'm Lucy's husband, Drew, and I've basically come to the rescue today. I am International Presenter Rescue. Enter Thunderbird's theme tune there. £15.95. Remember, this is the bundle. So we've got the 4 strands that have just gone on. If you've just joined us, don't forget, 5 strands for $19.95. This is the Challenge Laura bundle that we've done for you. So we'll be visiting Laura a little bit later on. That is the bundle that Laura has been given, and I'm going to see. I love working with Dion, right? Because Dion goes, "You've got a text message, Drew," and then I go and do something, and she goes, "Text message, Drew." Text message, Drew. And she just gets louder, basically, until I answer. Right. Lol. I never know. Is capital L lots of love or laugh out loud?
Laugh out loud.
Is capital L.
Well, I just think lol is laugh out loud.
Well, no, because no, they're different, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's mainly laugh out
lowercase
loud.
lol isn't one lots of love, and one is laugh out loud.
No, it's
just. Laura's going no.
It's not. Is it? It's just laugh out loud, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's what.
Oh, it's just laugh out loud, is it? I was always concerned about that because if I send that to my mate, you know, I don't want to say lots of love, really, do I? To me mate Brian, you know. Well, not that I don't love Brian, but I don't want to sing that. Anyway, lol. Drew, you're a funny guy. Looking very glam, Laura. I thought that was for me then. Looking very glam. Laura, thank you for that. Great meeting up with you yesterday. Looking forward to your creations. Love Karen Crawford, one of our designers. I thought you were moonlighting.
Yeah,
I thought you were moonlighting then, Laura. You know what I mean? Now, funnily enough, that's Karen Crawford made the bracelet. There we go, Karen. We knew. And just so you know, that wasn't planned. That wasn't, and hand on heart, that was not planned. That was not planned. Right, and what was that? Hello, mister. Great to see you on our screen again. Miss you. Mark Smith. Mark Smith. Gem friend, jewellery friend. Mark is, do you know what? Mark was the very first designer that I worked with, and I follow Mark around the country now and visit him at gem fairs. When was the last one? What's it called? Woodstock. Woodstock. I followed him to Woodstock. There we go. Not in America, all right? The one in the Midlands. And yeah. So, hi, Mark. Miss you. We'll always have Woodstock. Right, what are we doing next? The turquoise strand. We love a bit of turquoise. Love a bit of turquoise. You've got these individual little beads in here as well, so you've got a little added extra. I quite like that. I quite like that as a piece of jewellery.
That's cute.
Look, works really well, doesn't it? The silver and the turquoise. Check that out. That's gorgeous. So you've got these graduated turquoise rondelles, 4x2 to 9x5 millimeters, 18 centimeter strand. Lovely colour, turquoise. It is a gemstone which comes from a lot of different locations. We've got a lot of American turquoise around at the moment. We've got Sleeping Beauty turquoise around at the moment as well. We don't see a lot of turquoise on JewelleryMaker, so it's really nice to have this colour, and it's one of those gemstones which is instantly recognisable. And I think if you're selling jewellery, it's handy, isn't it, to have recognisable gemstones? Don't you think, Laura?
Definitely.
It's like your amethyst, isn't it, and your quartz and your aquamarine. If you can put a gemstone that people can recognise with, then straight away it's something that brings them in, and then you can lead them on to other gemstones that maybe they haven't heard of before. Which is something that we do really well here at the Genuine Gemstone Company. Is we introduce you to gemstones that are not readily available, and the reason not very readily available is because they're quite rare. So it's not worth the bigger jewellery stores to be putting them on their shelves, because they can't get them in the quantity that they need to get them. Whereas we, because of the way we sell, we can bring you lots of, we do smaller lines of pieces and larger lines of pieces depending on the availability of the gemstone. With turquoise, we've got a good quantity of these, so you can come in and grab these if you wish. You're going to give you a great price. Your rondelles, like I say, 4x2 to 9x5 millimeters in an 18 centimeter strand. So we are looking at, I'm going to pop that on there. There we go. We're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36 individual turquoise. I tell you, if you want to own quality, if you want to own incredible color, if you want to own classic turquoise, if you want to add it to your jewelry designs, then we're going to give you an opportunity. And it is a rare opportunity as well here on JewelleryMaker. In your, what do you call these ones with the tassels on the end?
Gems of Distinction.
Gems of Distinction range. I do like a nice tassel, Laura.
Yeah.
Do like a nice tassel. So your strand, 18 centimeters in length and gorgeous color. We have just been negotiating the price. Well, I say we have. Dion's been negotiating on the price. Been on the phone. We were going to go to 29, but I do believe we can do a little bit off that. Are you ready for this? 18 centimeter strand, turquoise, genuine turquoise, rondelles, graduated this. I've got lots of little pairs, little pair collections here in your sizes as we graduate down on the sizes there. £24.95 for, I mean, I think that's a beautiful look already with the 925 sterling silver little beads in between. So you get all the little beads as well, little added extra on there. £24.95 for turquoise, and I've been told that we don't see it too often. Don't see it too often, so it's nice to see 40 carats of turquoise in one single strand. That is now, if you think of I mean, when I think of what, because obviously I normally work on the lounge. I spend my time in the lounge upstairs. I've been presenting on Rocks on America this morning, and if I look at a piece of jewelry, say taking up 3 of those turquoise in a pair of earrings, say, well, not necessarily will be used 3, but you'd probably be looking about this price, $24.29.99 in 925 sterling silver, a set of earrings, and you're getting all those gemstones, £24.95. And if you're using, again, if you're using a single one of these in a single piece of jewelry, you've got a lot of options, haven't you? And a lot of pieces of jewelry as well. I mean, that as a bracelet, you just don't see this quality. You just don't see this grade of turquoise in a bracelet such as this. Why not? Because it's too expensive. We would not put a bracelet such as this together because it would just be too expensive. And yet here I am on JewelleryMaker. I would absolutely kill for this as if I could have this as a bracelet on the lounge. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's without doing anything to it. If I could have that as a bracelet on that would sell in excess of £39 every single day of the week. And that would be an incredibly good price to give you all these pieces. And the point I'm getting is you can get so many pieces of jewelry out of one single strand. £24.95. Turquoise, African turquoise in an 18 centimeter strand. Once again, if you're grabbing this on the web, congratulations. If you're grabbing this on the telephone lines, then congratulations as well. But however you grab it, do make sure you grab it. Just going to have a quick sip of my tea, if that's all right, before I lose my voice. And then, very excited, we're going to launch our first kit. We're going to launch our first kit after this. So if you want to get the turquoise, remember, it all goes on the web. Everything goes on the web. So over the next 4 hours, we are able, you're able to get all the pieces on the web. Is that right, Dion? Just make sure I'm not giving out any wrong information. So basically, if you join us until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, you can grab this on the web as well. Oh, I didn't realise that. I don't think I realised that. Well, there you go. 24-hour deals. Oh. You are only 24 hours from this deal. See what I did there? $24.95. Laura just did this. Do you like that song, Laura? 24 Hours from Tulsa.
I don't really know it.
You don't know it?
Sorry.
Note to self, bring a CD in. Bring a CD in for Laura. This is coming up very soon. The Viking Knit Edition 3, Son of Viking Knit. This is where we are going to bring, this is a brand new launch of this DVD, and you're going to be able to create create this coming up in the next hour, by the way. You've got 2 beautiful pieces. Now, it's not just about making these, but this is coming up. We'll talk about this when it comes up. I was going to get carried away with myself there, but it's about learning the technique, isn't it? About technique and patterns, is it? And
no, the first DVD covers that.
Right, I'm wrong.
So this is
just so you know, I'm wrong. All right, I retract that statement.
This one, well, we do actually go over how to use the new tool, but the technique itself is covered in the first DVD,
okay.
and then this is more about projects and how to sort of expand.
So if you know the technique and you want to progress it, you want to progress it a bit further.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice. There you go. There we go. So you learn something new every day. I'm learning something new about every 5 minutes this morning on the Jewellery Maker Show. Right, next up. Now, if you love your neon colours, we have got a very, very, very distinctive kit for you here. So everything you get in this little collection here. Wonderful golden yellows, beautiful neon blues in here. You have got we'll just get the graphics up so I can tell you exactly what we've got. Wow, we've got a good selection of wire on here. It's like 3 different sizes of wire on here as well. This is your 10 meters of 0.4 copper wire. We've got 10 meters of, oh no, you've got 20 meters of 0.4 and 10 meters of 0.8, your thicker copper wire on there as well. You've also got these wonderful, wonderful strands. The colors. Look at this. Now this is quartz. This is quartz. It is, look at that, as a strand. So basically, what do we get here? We have got shepherd's hooks. This is all gold plated over copper. All the findings are all gold plated over copper. You've got 10 meters of copper coloured wire, 0.8 millimeters. You've got spacers in there. You've got head pins in there, different size head pins. You've got jump rings. You've got crimp covers. You've got toggle clasp, a couple of types of toggle clasp in there. You've got a whole meter of copper chain, in there. Wow. Shepherd's hooks in there as well, crimp beads. You have got coloured copper wire. You've got your heart clasp. You've got ribbon ends. You've got rondelles, faceted rondelles in your dyed quartz. You've got beading thread. You've got clear elastic. You've got monofilament. You've got dye quartz in your neon blue. Because when I looked at this, I actually thought it was neon blue apatite. When you first brought it out, it really looks like neon blue apatite, and it's that classic neon glow. You've got your beading thread in there, and you've got your organza bag. So approximately 115 items. 115 items. So this is our first kit. Oh, that's just the findings, is it? So just the findings, 115. Wow, okay. If you want to get started, these are great, these kits. If you want to get started, if you want to have everything you need to make a piece of jewelry, I think that's where these are incredibly good. As well, if you need inspiration, if you're thinking, I want to go in a different direction, if you're thinking, that's exactly what I like, if you're thinking, do you know what, I need some of those colors, I need some of those strands. If you're thinking, I need some copper wire, you're going to get such a good deal on this that it's not a case of, I'm only going to use some of this, I'm not going to use the rest. Again, it's all going to go into your Jewellery Maker collection, isn't it? It's all going to go into Jewellery Maker armory that is going to allow you to keep progressing. It's going to allow you inspiration. It's all about inspiration. It's all about gorgeous colors. This particular piece, it's all about the yellow and the blues. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? I have got an amazing deal for you. Under £30, £27.95. If we add all this up, if we sold all this separately, we should be at £49 and 5 pence. £49 and 5. She's so meticulous, that Dion. even puts the 5p in there, £49 and 5p, £27 and 95 pence, and that is all yours. All the findings. A metre of chain in there as well. That's over £20 saving. Over £20 saving. Now, so how does that, for those people that have never watched before, Laura, how do the kits work? I'm going to come over and see you now. I don't need to take that with me, do I? Don't need to take that with me. So we're going to, I'm going to bring my tea. Is that all right? I'll bring my tea with me. You all right, Laura?
Yeah.
Cheers. Morning.
Cheers. Morning.
Morning. Morning all. Cup of tea, slice of cake.
Yeah, so basically the idea of the kits is for us to be able to sort of make as much jewellery as we can really out of that one kit. This was more of a bundle type kit as opposed to the standard kits because I wanted it to be specifically for the Viking knit and really focus on that. That's why we had the 20 metres of the 0.4 wire. Yeah. Because you do use a lot of the wire.
Right.
And so with this one, I've just the colours go so lovely together, and with the copper, it really sort of brings it all together. So I've just made a couple of pieces because Viking knit does take quite a lot of time to physically do.
What a finish!
But
what a finish! That's impressive, isn't it?
You know, the necklace. This necklace here is only a small section. Yeah, that one there's only a small section, and that's just been done on a 6 loop. And I'll explain that. We've got the 2 tools, and we've got one in my hand now, and that section there was done on the larger tool, but on a 6 loop, so it made the loops larger, which made the stones more visible. Yep. Whereas if I was to have done that knit on the smaller dowel, it wouldn't have been so visible because it would have been more condensed. So it's just to have a little feature, and if you wanted to put a pendant or something on, you could.
I love that. I mean,
it's just summer holiday, I think.
So how long does it take you to do that sort of?
To do that little section probably take me about 40 minutes. Okay. So it's not too long. It's just, you know, once you've established it.
So it's like a crochet, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's just repeating a pattern. It's just it can take time because you just need to build that pattern up. The second necklace has actually used the 10 metres, a whole reel of the 10 metres of 0.4 wire in that. Okay. And that's because
you're getting a lot of wire in this kit, aren't you?
Yeah, and that's why we wanted all of the wire. And that one's all Viking knit, but it's 4 strands of Viking knit, but just 2 loops. And then just stones added as I've been going along, and when you pull it, it gives almost like a crochet effect. It looks like it's been crocheted, but it hasn't. Yep. And it's just been kind of plaited together. And the cones on the ends have been done using the end of the tool as well. So
the what? Sorry, the
little cones on the end of that one.
Are these here?
Yeah, have been done using the end of the Daizee tool.
All right, there we are now.
Because we do have the Wags Y cone.
So the little cones on the end, which
that's been done using that one.
There. I'm not going to wreck this, am I?
No, you're right.
So there we go. There you can see the little cone on the end.
So it's all been done completely using the Daizee tool itself. And then the bracelet down there is just a variation of the cuff that's actually on the DVD. It's just had gemstones added to it and built it up a little bit. And that's done using the 0.8 wire, which is the thicker wire. So it goes to show you can use the thicker gauges of wire. But I would definitely say build your confidence up first before you do that, because it can be a little bit trickier because it doesn't move so fluidly, so you just need to be sure you're doing it correctly.
You need to push it in its place rather than it falls in its place with the thinner wire. And again that is that's placing the beads on as you go along, isn't it?
No. With that one.
I mean, see, that's why it's good watching me, right? Because I ask all the silly questions.
So basically, that's the bracelet is on the project itself. So you do the bracelet plain, and then you just take an extra piece of wire and almost sew up and down through and put the beads on, and then sew back. I basically sewed up and down, adding beads, and then I sewed back through the middle, adding beads again, just to give it a bit more, build it up a little bit more.
Nice. Now, so what was that, Ollie? Oh yeah, now you're going to show us something now, aren't you?
So what I was going to do was a pair of earrings, because I didn't have a chance to do the earrings to match. So that's what I've actually been prepping. So for the earrings, I'm going to do using 3 loops. Right. Double knit. Okay, so this is a piece that I've already done, which is what I've been doing this morning. And this is it whilst it's actually on the tool itself. So it doesn't look too neat here, but once you draw it through the draw plate, it will change. Okay, so it's just started off as a single loop, and then once I'd established the knit, I went straight into the double, so you can see it here. Okay, and it's just 3 loops, so I've just used 3 of the loops here and just gone round and round. What you can do is cut the knit away from the daisy, which is this bit here, and then remove the knit.
We're going to put the daisy on the screen, by the way. So if you're looking at this going, I need one of those, I need one. We're going to put the graphics on for the daisy, so that's coming on in a minute. Okay,
I'm going to show how to do the touch on the double knit in a second project kit later on, so I'm not going to do that just now, but I wanted to show that to keep it the same length, you can remove one, then do the second and make sure that they're the same length before you draw it through, and then you'll get a matching pair. It also shows you that you can remove your pieces to do another project, and then you can just put that back onto the tool itself and continue. So, you know, you can chop and change it a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to move that to one side. And what I want to do now is I'm just going to put this in the conditioning mat, which comes with the kit, the Lazy Daisy kit.
Right.
And then to do that, you're just going to roll it, and that's just going to settle the links and condition it, really, is what it says. And so then that just what makes settles it and warms the metal, just makes it
so
when I draw it through, it's going to go through nice and easy. Okay, and then I'm going to draw it for the draw plate. So this is the draw plate here, and what I want to do is just get 2 pieces of wire. Now if you've got other wire in your stash and it's a different colour, it's handy to use a different colour because it's easier to cut it, because that you can see it and you won't cut the wrong wire. Okay. I'm just cutting 2 little sections.
I've heard about this. I've not seen this done before. I'm quite excited a little bit, Laura, about this.
I'll let you do it.
Oh my goodness.
That's how easy it is.
What are you trying to say? I'll let you do it, Drew. That's how easy it is.
That's how easy it is, yeah.
Lovely, isn't it?
Yeah,
lovely.
Good love. Okay, so I've just put the 2 pieces of wire through the loops so that they've caught all of the loops. And I'm just, so you can see they've hooked all of those loops. All
I don't know why I'm looking over your shoulder. I should just look on the screen. I'm like that. Can't see.
And then, because I am using the 0.8 wire as the anchoring wire, just use your pliers to twist it so that what we're going to do is use this as a handle to pull through the draw plate. So we do need to make sure that all of those loops are caught. Okay?
All those loops are what?
Are caught.
Are caught,
through those 2 pieces of wire. You can use 3 if you've got a bigger bigger knit. Okay. Now I'll let you do this. To do this, you just want to find the size hole you think it's going to go through. Okay. So we'll start off with that one's going to be too large, so this one will probably be perfect. So
basically, you go through and then you pick the one that's.
Just put.
Right.
So do that about 2 or 3 times.
Right.
And then. Go down to the next size.
This is what, do you know what? You don't get to do this on the other channels. I love doing this sort of stuff. It's like, do you know what? I feel like I'm back at craft school.
Back down again.
And then down again. How small can you go?
We're going to go for the smallest, hopefully, because although it's triple knit, it is only 3 loops, so you should be able to get it through to the smallest hole.
So 3 times each time, yeah?
Yeah, just to make sure that it's going through nice and easily. It'll start to get a little bit trickier now because it's going smaller.
It's all going too well, Laura.
No.
I'm being lulled into a false sense of security there.
Okay, keep going.
I would never have said in a million years that you would have got that through that, and we're going to go to the next one again.
Yeah, going to go for the final one.
I can't do it, Captain!
But you're probably finding that's actually the thicker wires that are being in trouble there. So just use the pliers.
Give me the pliers.
See, that was actually the thicker wires that you're using as the handle, as opposed to the weave itself.
Oh my goodness! Do you know what? I've never used one of these. I see these around, and I hear you guys talking about them, and then that's how it actually. I can't get it through now. Hang on, let me have a look. There we go.
Again, that was just the handle part. There you go.
Now, I have never, ever, ever done this before, as you can probably see. What's that? The sound of 3,000 jewellery makers laughing at me around the world. Look at that.
There you go. And that's how it's changed.
Oh my goodness.
So What?
So by rolling it in the cloth, it just makes it a bit more malleable.
Yeah, and it settles the links as well. And then what you can do is you can actually put a piece of the 0.8 wire through that and draw it all through together. And if you did that, then it would all close together. So you would have the 0.8 wire already in it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then you would just be able to form it into a little earring, just like that.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do with this, just going to remove these, and you can see now why I said it's easier if you've got a different colour. Yeah. Because then you'll make sure that you're not going to cut the knit.
Yeah.
Just trim them out of the way. Now, if you're doing something, if you want to make some earrings or a ring or anything like that, then just do as long a length of wire as you can if you've got the time, and then you can actually cut the wire, so rather than doing 1 earring, 2 earrings.
Okay, yeah.
So what I'm going to do is just roughly cut this in half.
While you're doing that, we're just going to put the price up for the tool as well. Can I just grab that there? Yeah. So that's the Lazy Daisy, $19.95 for the Lazy Daisy tool, which is basically what we've used. What we've used to create this. Me and Laura. What Laura's used to create this, and then of course, and the reducing and the draw plate is separate again. So. We'll do that a little bit later on, the draw plate, but this is for the Lazy Daisy, and of course we've got the DVD coming up as well. Brand new DVD, Viking knit DVD. So keep an eye out for that. That's coming up soonish, isn't it? When is it? Right. So where are we at?
All I've done is just taking out all of the little cut pieces of wire.
Okay.
Just make sure there's no little sharp pieces, because it's a double knit. When you cut it, you'll get a couple of little bits of wire.
So how do you finish that off when you?
So you just cut it, and then you might find a tiny little tail, and you can just roll that, and it will disappear into the design.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you can see this is all the findings that I've had. This is what I had left. So I still had a bag of stones. Still had a whole untouched strand.
That's after doing all these, by the way.
Didn't touch the.
That's after doing all these here.
Didn't touch the threading materials, and I still have all of these materials.
So it's a great bundle for the price.
Yes, most definitely. And again, didn't hardly touch the findings. So I'm just going to get some a jump ring. You can take your time with this, or you can make a little bit of wire. If you'd had a piece of wire through the middle, you could have just done a wrap loop. But if you want to keep it quite simple. Oops, yeah, I store a lot of spare beads and stuff in my Daizee kit.
Don't we all?
Right, here we go. And I'm just going to pop a jump ring and catch all those ends. And you can take the time to make sure you're doing this properly. But as long as you catch those ends, we've got a little loop earring just there. I'm using totally the wrong tool here.
Did I pinch it?
No, I just didn't. Here we go.
My dad always used to say, put the tools back.
So you've just got a little loop there. Take the time to make sure it's all caught through properly. And you've got a little earring hoop.
That is amazing. That is just.
And a little, I made my own little earring, but I've lost it. Did you see it? There it is.
It's me.
It's you.
I know.
And I made my own earring hook, again out of the 0.8 wire. And another one of the little beads, just using one of the beads as a little stopper. Just pop that on.
Look at that.
And I've just got a cute little pair of earrings. I mean, obviously you take that time to finish it a little bit better, but these have just been done super quick. But it's just to show you how you can sort of use it for anything.
Laura binding, everyone. Laura binding. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. Everyone else is busy, Laura. That's why they. That's why they didn't. You know. I mean, look. Do you know? Oh, I don't know. Right, thank you very much, Laura. So basically, you've got the price for the Viking knit tool, if you haven't got that. A quick text just come in. Hi Laura, I have used mine, but can never really be neat. So does it really matter too much, because it does come together well at the end?
No, it does. It doesn't. I mean, if you could, the neatness is just a matter of practice and keep going and keep going. You know, I look at some of the pieces that I've did when I first started doing Viking knit, and I can see the difference into it now because I do it so much more often.
Yeah.
So just keep doing it, just keep practicing, and you'll just find that it will naturally settle, but it won't really affect. The only thing that will affect it is if you do sort of smaller and larger loops, because when you pull it through, they will kind of show.
Okay.
And you know, to try and get them, if your rows go a little bit askew when you're doing them, which will make sense, just try and sort of pull them back into the right direction when you're doing your next row. So if you've got a row that's going like this, when you do your loop, just kind of bring the loop over there a bit, and you'll work it out, and it will settle itself down. So no, it's fine. Just get your loops consistent.
Thank you very much, Laura. Well, do not go anywhere, because we are now going to experience the Wall of Fame. Welcome back to the Wall of Fame. Laura, take it away.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with number 384. Okay. And this says, hi, this was made after seeing it on your show. All the wires came from JM. It was my first attempt at it, so I hope you like it. Always love your show, and that's from Jess. And I think that was Janet did that design, and it's really cool. It's like a coat key holder.
Okay.
Key and jewellery holder. So well done.
Are we alternate?
Yes, we are.
Are we going to do alternate, are we?
Yeah, we are.
This is from Angela Robinson. Here's to you, Angela Robinson. My sister decided she wanted some garnet earrings, so brought a strand from you and gave it to me. Here's the 3 different pairs I made using the garnet chips and silver-plated copper findings, all from JM. She was very happy with them. There you go, Angela Finch. Angela Finch, there is. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So another addition to the Wall of Fame.
Okay, and this is number 385. And this is from Rachel. And it says, hi everyone. This week's entry to the Wall of Fame. I couldn't wait to have a go at Misha Naylor's designs after yesterday's designer inspiration, which was Friday. Luckily, I had some marquee-shaped rose quartz and 0.8 and 0.4 bronze-coloured wire in, all from JM, so I was able to have a go straight away. I love Michelle's designs, and I'll be trying the prong set one soon. And that's Rachel from Darlington. That's gorgeous.
Number 388, and we have, this is from Sarah. Hi all at JM. This is my entry to the Wall of Fame this week. It's a wire-wrapped pendant made with 1mm and 0.4mm silver wire and moonstone faceted pairs. Hope you like it. Good luck to all. That's Sarah. Thank you, Sarah.
Okay, and I have 386, and this amethyst bracelet and ring was nearly a whoops, as one strand of the beading thread got loose, but I used the silver plate crimp covers and solved the problem. I hope the birthday girl these are for likes them. Hoping everyone is getting through this mad weather, and JM keeps the fun, knowledge and precious ones coming. Good luck all, and that's from Fran, and I'm sure that she'll love it because it's lovely.
Yes, I do, yeah. I sold a necklace very similar to that design, pearl necklace, very similar to that design just the other day on the weekend. So yeah, nice, nice. Right, do not go anywhere, because we're going to be doing some multicolour beryl coming up after the break. We've got the DVD launch as well, more Laura binding, which is probably the most exciting thing that's going to happen today, because you've got me for the next few hours as well. See you in a minute.
Get involved with JewelleryMaker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
The fastest way to shop with JewelleryMaker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. New to polymer clay? Then why not come and join guest designer Debbie Bulford and be introduced to this creative medium? Debbie will guide you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, canes, pendants, feature beads and much more. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all relevant tools, a buffet style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a visit to the Gemstone Museum and our shop. And all this for just $64.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information. Jewellery Maker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, Jewellery Maker are never far away.
Welcome back to Jewellery Maker, where we are going to be bringing you one of the most beautiful allochromatic gemstones that we have. Allochromatic gemstone is a gemstone which is basically coloured by other minerals, other elements that are present. Now, this is, of course, a very famous allochromatic gemstone, because you've got beryl, which includes your bixbyite, your heliodor, your morganite, your emeralds, and your aquamarines as well. I have got a whole host of colours in 80 carats? That's colours and carats in the same word. There is in 80 carats of your multicolour beryl. So these, and it's wonderful pastel colours in here, beautiful yellows and pinks and blues and greens, all in these drops. Now you've got these top drill drops, so these are perfect, I think, for finishing off a piece of jewellery. If you want to have something sort of protruding out from your piece of jewellery, that it is a fantastic and very usable shape. Perfect for earrings, of course. I think it screams sort of earrings, but you know, single pendant, one single piece of jewellery. You got a favourite use for these, Laura?
I just love them, like you say, as they are, just to have as a drop on a pair of earrings and as a matching necklace. You've got a really delicate, everyday piece of jewellery that you can wear every day and feel a bit special in as well.
I mean, it's lovely, isn't it? It's a nice shape, and you get those lovely facets as well. See, after looking at the Viking weave, I sort of almost see, I see the end with the hole being poked into the Viking weave. Could you do that with a single strand running through the middle of the Viking weave, and just sort of, and then you'd have these little orbs.
Yeah, so you'd have like little spikes,
little orbs coming out either side, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you could.
Look at me, Ma, I'm jewellery making. If you would like to get involved in any of the pieces, please be aware that these are the pieces. If you've just joined us, there are some things available on the web as well. You don't just have to come in when they're being shown on the TV, so you can come in and have a look at JewelleryMaker.com and see what we've been up to date already, because we're about an hour, just over an hour into the show. Multicolour beryl, graduated step design, 7x4 to 13x6 millimeters, 20 centimetre strand, and £14.95. Remember, these are genuine gemstones. These aren't created gemstones. These aren't simulated gemstones. These are the real deal. This is Mother Nature's bounty in these wonderful, wonderful colours. And it's these faceted, these lovely faceted drops that you get I mean, it is it's such glorious, glorious colours. Remember, you're in very good company with the Beryl family. You've got some, you know, some big pieces, morganite, known as your pink emerald. You've got your emerald classic. You've got your aquamarine in there as well. Your heliodor, your golden beryl, your gift from the sun, Helios and Doran. Your bixbyte in there as well. These are all gemstones that are known within the gem world. These are all gemstones that give you wonderful, wonderful colours. And you've got a selection. You've got a wonderful selection of your beryl within here as well. So, I mean, a beautiful look, great luster, all individually faceted. £14 and 95 pence, £14.95 for your 80 carats of your beryl there. So next up, we're going to move on from that. Next up, we're going to do the Lazy Daisy tool, which is this one, isn't it? We're going to do now. This is limited, isn't it? This is very, very, very limited. We don't have a lot of these available. We do have the individual pieces, which we may be showing you a little bit later on, I do believe. But if you're starting out, is that right saying that, Laura? This is if it's the first, if you've not got one, if you've not got anything at all, this is what you want.
Yeah, I think it's good because it's a good start. It's got everything you need. It's got the instructions. It's got a little case that you can put. It will keep it all safe, and it's got everything. So definitely. Okay,
brilliant. So you got your, you can look on the back there. You got your drawer plate. You've got your little bags, which Laura keeps all her gemstones in. Am I allowed to open it? I'm allowed to open it. There we go. So you have looks like quite a detailed description of how to use it as well. And plus we've also got, remember, we've got the Viking knit DVD. The initial one is still available, is it? The very first one, which will show you how, you know, the basics. We've got a brand new Viking knit DVD coming up, which is very, very exciting, Viking knit 3. So we have all these pieces here, and I'm going to absolutely pretend like I know what they all do, right, here we go. We're going to pop these. We're going to have a look at all these, and Laura's going to tell us exactly what goes on with these, aren't you, Laura?
Okay, so basically, you've got the orange cloth, which is the conditioning cloth, which is what we used with the first demo.
This is to warm the metal up to make it a little bit more malleable. And
to condition, it's basically you do your weave, and then you put it in, and you just roll, and it settles all of the link, you know, all of the loops. It just settles it all down, because you might have one or two that might be raised slightly.
Okay, so it's, rolling mat basically.
Yeah, basically, and you know, you don't want to pull it through the drawer plate and it catch.
Brilliant.
Then you have the small little gizmo rod, which just enables you and that just enables you to make nice little coils, which you can then use on the cone part of the tool itself. So whereas I showed you, I had done the little cone sections on our necklace, what you can do is add a coil of wire, which you can create on there.
Nearly half the stock's gone on this, by the way. Nearly half the stock's gone.
And then you can just create another look to your finish. Then you've got a little pin, which, believe it or not, is essential because, you know, if your wire gets a little, sometimes when you're doing your weave, you can get quite tight to the tool, and you can't get the wire behind. So you just take the pin and just lift it up, and then you can get the wire through. You have the little cutters, which is just exactly what they are, to cut the wire itself with. Then you have the drawer plate, which again we've already shown, which is just to actually reduce the weave.
For those of you that weren't watching, I've used a drawer plate.
Very good. You would never have guessed it was the first time you'd used it.
Do you know what I mean? There you go. There you go.
Okay, so again, that reduces the size of the weave or the knit. Then you have the tool itself, and that's that's a smaller tool.
We do have the large. We've got a lot of people asking at the moment. We do have the larger one coming up. Yep, we do have the larger one coming up. Is that soon?
Okay, so on that one, as you can see, Drew's showing you there, you've got the Daisy right at the top, and it's got the little holes in it, and that Daisy is removable, and that is so you can create basically a 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 loop weave.
Okay.
Okay, and then you just alternate the holes accordingly, and there should be a little guide as to how you can create each set within the instructions.
There's instructions in there as well.
That's also instructions. So, and again at the bottom you've got the little tool to make the cones, and then you've got the little bag to put it all in. Oh, and wire. And you get wire as well.
And a bit of wire as well to get you underway. And a bit of wire to get you underway.
See that.
So there you go. You get everything. The whole kit. By the way, half the stock has gone already. Half the stock has gone already. Less than 10 of those available. I did say stock was low on there. We are going to do the big. We are going to do the bigger size Daizee, Lazy Daisy. Just so you know, a little bit later on. A little bit later on with a kit. But half of the stock has gone. Half of the stock has gone. 7 of those left now. 7 of those. So well done. They're going all over the place. East County, Antrim, Leicester, Norfolk, Caerphilly, Sussex, Berkshire, Greater London, Hertfordshire, Kent, Dorset, Angus, West Lothian, Tyne and Wear, North Yorkshire, Wiltshire, Lincolnshire. Congratulations, everybody that's coming in and grabbing those. I think we're probably going to sell out of that very soon. Very, very soon. You've got 3 left. 3 left. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. You know what time it is? It's DVD time. I'm very excited about the DVD. Very excited about the DVD. You know, when I'm like International Presenter Rescue today. I was in the building and said, "Can you come and do JewelleryMaker?" I said, "Yeah, no problem." And the first thing, as I walked through, it was like, as everybody I saw, there's a DVD today. There's DVD today. We've got new DVD, brand new DVD. All right, brand. All right. And do you know what? Brand new DVD today. This is taking your Viking knit experience that little bit further. Now, we've got a few clips from the DVD. This is Lucy and Laura doing the. That's my wife. That is Lucy and Laura doing the DVD. So again, you're going to have a lot of kits in this that are going to show you some kits that we're going to make with this DVD, or that you can make with this DVD, should we say, and maybe just take you into a different area, take you into a different way, take you into a different thought pattern with your Viking knit. It's all about pushing the boundaries, I suppose. This one, is it, Laura? Yeah,
again, it's just about taking it a bit further than just being a chain.
Right.
So it's just about how we can mix the colours up and alternate the colours. It's how we can use the thicker wires, and we do actually have a section on there where we just go into detail about using the new larger rod as well, the larger tool, because it is a bit trickier. Okay. It's not trickier in itself, the technique's the same, but I found a few little things that were different that I thought would be handy to know if you were going to go into using it to create a design. And again, you know, we do a bit of flattening of the wire, creating a ring with it, how to net with the Viking knit technique as well. So it's just a little bit of taking it in a slightly different direction.
Okay, cool. If you love Viking knit, you need this in your life. The phone lines have gone absolutely crazy on this. The phone lines have gone ridiculously crazy. It's obviously an incredibly popular technique, and I can just see why. I think it is amazing. I mean, the finish is just incredible, absolutely. And I'll tell you what, we were talking as well, because we had a bundle earlier on. We were talking about putting different colours through on the Viking knit, weren't we? We got the red and black bundle earlier on, remember, as well. So if you're into your Viking knit, because it's
I've got intention of doing that kind of bracelet. That's what I want to do.
There we go. So if you want an incredible deal on some wire as well, that, you know, because obviously if you're coming in and getting this, if you're ringing up and getting this while you're on the phone, why don't you get 200 meters of wire for $15.95? All right, $15.95, because there's an amazing wire deal as well. Viking knitters of the world unite and come together and jump on this incredible deal. Now the price for the DVD, £4.95. That is hours and hours and hours of fun, hours of incredible skill that you're going to get from watching this DVD. £4.95. So well done. Lots of people on the line, lots of people ringing in for that, lots of people on the web as well. The wire deal is coming in at the bottom of the screen as well. You can see that, which is, what's the code there in case they can't read it at home? VNGC89. VNGC89. 89 is the code for the wire deal. That's like a buy one and get one for £1. That was basically, that's $15.95, wasn't it? I think $15.95 for the bundle, for the wire bundle. It's normally $14.95 for each bundle of wire. That's $15.95 for the bundle of wire. So if you're getting the Viking Knit DVD, why not add that to your order? 1p&p, of course. Amazing deal on that. And of course the DVD, you know, the guys come, do you do this before you go on air or after? No, it must be before you.
Yeah, before we went on air, we did that one.
So basically, before we go live, these DVDs are put together. You know, they're weeks in the making. They're weeks in the designing, and the content is very, very well thought out to get you as much information in as little time as possible. And that's why the DVDs prove so incredibly popular. Can you tell me, Dion, can they get 1 and 2? Are they still available if they wanted, if someone were watching for the first time? If they're in stock, have a quick look on the website, Viking Knit 1 and 2. Now, do you want me to take these pieces over that I've got here?
Yeah, you can do. They're the actual pieces from the DVD. I've just got some samples here of what can be done and how you can incorporate the Viking knit.
Let's have a look at the Viking. I'm going to bring these over as well, though, because I think we should have a look.
Yeah,
while we're talking the DVD, let me pop these. Floor manager as well. Sorry about this. I'm used to working by myself in the lounge. No one ever does this for me normally, you see.
Let me just move some stuff here.
I've mucked up your display now, haven't I?
No, you're all right. No, you're all right. Just pop it in. No.
Look at all. I mean, it is, and it's the first time. I don't mind saying it's the first time I've seen this technique in action. I just think it's incredible. The finish is amazing.
It's just to show you a bit of variety. So it's just to show you that, you know, with Viking knit, you do get sort of thinking, oh, it's just going to be a chain for a necklace, because you know that's what I did when I first started using it. But what to show that on this pendant here, for example, this has all been done completely using the Viking knit netting. So you can just about see how it's still got that Viking knit effect. And we incorporate it into the ring, but you can still take that technique and incorporate it into the pendant. So to show, you know, this one's been done normal netting, but then it's been finished off again, just using that Viking knit at the very end.
Is that the mini, just on that last one you did, is that the mini gizmo winding?
No, that's hand coiled, but it's, you can create that.
That sort of effect?
Yes, it is, because it's
I've not seen that before.
Because it's such a small gizmo rod as well, it creates that really fine detail, which is really good for incorporating in your work. And again, you know, this is just a pendant that I've done previously, but I've changed the look just by adding a Viking knit chain, but I'm able to do that using the larger tool. And we show how on here, this is done using 12 loops, this section of the chain. And that's where I found the most hiccups, because the 12 loops on the larger tool is quite condensed. So we go over how you can sort of deal with those hiccups and how's the best way to sort of do it and get that.
That's on the DVD.
Yeah, and that's what we go into a little bit of detail on that. And I know it's kind of going over, it's not going over the basics, because it's trying to I've gone through all of the hiccups for you so that you can pick that tool up and avoid them. You know, and then we do actually complete the pieces. So with the bracelet, we complete this bracelet here, and we show how you create a slightly different clasp of almost clicking it on the front, as opposed to having a
so detailed.
Clasp.
It is incredibly detailed.
But yeah, you go through the finished products. We don't just show you, right, you do this and there you go, that's what you'll get. We show how to do the whole bracelets. We show how to do the necklace. We show how to do the ring. And we show how to do the netting and incorporating it. So
it's just not the net, you do the clasp, you do the...
we do the whole thing. I mean, these are just projects that I've done before, but this is just, you know, this is another variation of it being flattened. This was on a designer inspiration, but it just shows how you can flatten the wire, which is the same as the ring, and just take it into a different direction again.
Now, a lot of people are texting in and asking about the big Lazy Daisy. That's coming up a little bit later on, the larger Lazy Daisy. We will be doing it in this show. We will be doing it with a kit later on, or with the kit. With the kit, Laura's going to show us. We're going to give you an opportunity to get the big Lazy Daisy as well on that. A lot of people coming and grabbing those DVDs. Thank you for being patient on the phones, and congratulations on getting that. It's a brand new DVD launched today, brand new piece. Sorry, what was that, Dion? Okay, right. Right, I'm going to shoot back over to the other desk. Okay. Laura, thank you so much for that. It's a fantastic. That is.
It's just to show how you can just take it up a level, you know, and it also shows you the difference of having the advantage of having both those tools. I
was pointing to the 12 strand by the way. Oh yeah, you got that. Yeah, I was just saying because I've not seen the 12 strand before.
No.
Brilliant technique, brilliant technique. So get the DVD and follow me. Follow me. Thanks, Laura.
Okay.
And. Oh, we're down here. Oh, no. Okay, we have got. Oh, nice little collection of pieces in here. We have got. I see. So it's all in here, is it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, here we go. Rose gold. Nice bit of rose gold for you. Collection of findings. Oh, I like these. I've seen these before. These are the little roses, little rose clasps, aren't they? Have I got that right? I have got that right, haven't I? Yeah, the rose gold class. There's me, we've got a pair of tweezers. There it is there. Look at this. I think this is such a clever, clever design. Obviously, it works a lot better if it's in a piece of jewellery, but it works on the principle of like a T-bar clasp, really. It just pops in and clips in. But there's the two pieces, and then they go in and they sit in together, and you have that little rose finish. It's absolutely. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen it, but if you haven't, now you've got in this bundle crimp beads, crimp covers, head pins, lobster claw clasp, toggle clasp, shepherd's hooks, jump rings, heart chain. You've got your organza gift bag, your flower clasp. And again, sterling silver lobster clasp. You've got a silver pack. You've got where are we? Silver tube crimps, and wow, there's lots. There's lots in there, isn't there? There's a lot going on there, and right, I'm determined to show you this clasp. Like I say, it is a bit hard when it's not a piece of jewelry, but look at that! Look at that lovely little rose. That is a beautiful finish to that. Absolutely gorgeous. You've got your lobster claw. Me and my director Danny, we have a saying: it's safe, it's secure, it is the lobster claw. Do you like that? Nice and secure, yeah. You're easily pleased here, aren't you, director and producer? You have got all these pieces. So, do we have a total in this? Do we have a total? So it's basically just so this has been made up of all individuals. So normally you would buy these individually. So, so you'd have your rose gold findings pack on its phone, and those are normally $14.95. So normally you'd have a rose gold finding pack of $14.95, which is basically everything in the organza bag. Basically the top half of the image. Wow, okay, if you add everything together and bought it all separately, we're going to give you a £20 saving on a rose gold findings pack. A £20 savings on this, and we should be over £44. Should be over £44. Not today, not on my watch. £24.75, and that is a whole host of findings. Absolutely good. I mean, there's so many things in here that you can use. You've got another form of clasp in here as well, which is your sliding toggle clasp. So that basically you pop that together and you have your two strands coming off and going round onto your bracelet, if you wish, like a double-stranded necklace if you want. Your lobster claws I've shown you. You've got a whole, again, in your organza. I mean, in your organza bag, there's just I mean, everything you see here for £24.75. The heart-shaped chain is, I mean, if you want to do like a charm bracelet or something, let's see if I can pop that out of there. Nice little heart-shaped chain in here. I'll pop that out so you can have a look at this. And there it is there. Have a look at that. These you could use this as a bracelet or a little drop-on earrings, couldn't you, as well, Laura?
Yeah, it's really, really cute, and the detail on it is just lovely. And it really, you can tell it's higher level because it's just got that sheen, really.
And a little bit of gold plating on there is always quite nice, isn't it? You know, of course. The jewellery I make is gold. You know, always nice to have it, and a different. You know, you have a lot of pieces in silver. You know, if you're setting out your stall, it's good to have all the different colours and all the different pieces. You know,
it is. It's good to offer it.
Yeah, a bit of yellow gold, bit of rose gold, or pink gold, pink gold as they call it in America, don't they? Right, so you're getting all that there. So it should be 44. If you bought all those individually, it should be £44.75 pence. £24.75 pence. A little bit of multi-buying going on there as well, so congratulations. You don't have to buy just one, you can buy a couple of those as well, especially at these great deals. Because a lot of these, I mean, this is made, so I'm assuming this is going to happen once, really, and then when it goes, you know, this particular kit, once it goes, it's gone. Because Dion's done a cracking job in making this up, but that is Dion's, that is Dion's kit, basically. That is Dion's kit, so once it goes, it's out of there. £24.75 pence. 0800 644 655 or on JewelleryMaker.com. We're going to move on to our next kit now. So well done on the findings. This is called what? Golden Ambition. Oh, I like that. I like that name. Welcome to Golden Ambition. Tiger's Eye. I like a bit of Tiger's Eye as well. Tiger's Eye is what's known as a phenomena gemstone. When we talk about phenomena within a gemstone, it's a gemstone which has something about it. So as in the phenomena in Moonstone is Schiller. The phenomenon in an asterism, in a star sapphire, say, is the asterism that you get. The phenomena in Tiger's Eye is the chatoyancy that you get. And what it is, it's the small fibers within the gemstone running at 90 degrees to that little flash of light that you see within the gem. You've got your agate in here as well, and you've got your smoky quartz in here as well. And you're getting the roll of wire, and you're getting a huge collection of findings in here as well, and you're getting some jewelry wire and some monofilament in there too. So a lot going on, certainly a lot going on within this collection. The Golden Ambition jewelry kit. If you want to get involved in some stunning pieces, I mean, again, your Tiger's Eye, this incredible chatoyancy, and it is amazing chatoyancy. I mean, a single pendant, pair of earrings. When you talk about the quality of this Tiger's Eye as well, I've seen Tiger's Eye. Where you only get little bits of chatoyancy in each piece. I'm looking at this, and it's incredibly good quality. Every single one of these, look at the amount of chatoyancy, and believe me, you don't get that in every single Tiger's Eye, that amount of chatoyancy. You're looking here at a gemstone where the orientation has been taken just right. If you get the orientation wrong in Tiger's Eye, you will not get that chatoyancy within the gem. And when you're looking at all these pieces, I mean, on this, let me have a quick look. You're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You're looking at over 20 individual pieces. So what's that? 20 pendants. 20 pendants. That's 10 pairs of earrings on there. It's a single ring. It's a single, you know, interesting single gemstone, maybe sitting in a strand in a wire wound ring. Then you've got your smoky quartz, your Cairngorm quartz, your national gemstone of Scotland, which is your and again, you always expect great quality with quartz, and you've got it again with this here. You've got a huge collection of faceted quartz. So with this piece here, when you look at the Tiger's Eye, you know, you've got the Tiger's Eye with a phenomena with the chatoyancy on, and then sit that alongside your quartz, which has the facets, so you've got the luster coming off each of those facets of the Smoky Quartz, then you've got a lot going on within one single bundle. And again, so many gemstones, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So about 44 individual Smoky Quartz, and the really, really well faceted as well. And as you turn it, as you move it, yeah, a bit like worry beads, aren't they? I quite like that, having that piece on a bit of jewellery, you know, that they can sit there, you know, you have something that moves. They're very tactile, isn't it? When you get that little flash of light on there. Your agates as well. I'm assuming these are agates, are they? Yep. Yeah, your banded agate. Do you like agate, Laura?
I do. I just love the banded on. It's just so fascinating and
unique.
Yeah.
Genuine gemstones. You've got to remember, these are not created in a laboratory. These are not created, these are not simulated gems. Every single one is different. This is what's known as cryptocrystalline quartz. So basically you have quartz that grows as a crystal, like your Smoky Quartz, like your citrine, like your amethyst, and then you have, I think it's macrocrystalline, which is these smaller, and the crystal structure is so small that it basically is a gemstone which is I think it's amorphous is the name of it, which means it has no crystal structure within. So it doesn't have a cleavage, which means you can basically break it, you can carve it in any way you want. But with agate, the banding, the different layers, it's almost like a sedimentary layer as they grow. It's not a sedimentary gemstone, but it's a bit like, it looks like a sedimentary gemstone. It's the different quartz layers that grow within the quartz area, within the quartz zone. And all those colours come together to give you this wonderful, some of them almost look like planets, don't they? Beautiful, beautiful banding on those there. So look, I'm getting all hung up on the gemstones. You get the wire as well. You're getting the wire as well, which is your golden wire, 0.6 millimeters, 10 meters of your wire in there. And you're also getting your jewellery, your beading thread, your elastic, and your monofilament. Now then, I have been told this before, but I've totally forgotten. So for the layman, the monofilament and the elastic, what is the difference?
The monofilament is like a fishing line.
Yeah.
So it's practically invisible, but it hasn't got any elasticity to it, whereas elastic is literally for stretchy bracelets and you know, you can incorporate it into other things, but primarily that's what you would associate it with. The monofilament is for going through the finer drill gemstones. So if you're using it for the high end, if you like to do your sort of seed bead weaving, things like that, it's perfect for anything like that.
But keeping it nice and secure as well.
Yeah, definitely, so strong.
Okay, so that is a collection of your wires, and of course you have the findings, your findings as well. So in total, we have 115 pieces. There's a new chain as well, apparently, that we've only had for a few weeks. Do you want me to read through what we've got in there? No, we're right, you can see that there. I mean, the chain's quite exciting. Brand spanking new. Which one am I? So this is a twisted oval link chain. If I had to say what that was, I would probably, if I had to put it in the realms of a normal chain that I'd sell, I'd probably say it's closest. I've not seen this before. I've not seen this sort of design, but it's probably closest to a Figaro chain. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably the closest thing that we do is the Figaro chain. But what did you call it? Sorry, it's twisted oval link chain. It's quite nice there actually, with a big link and a couple of smaller links, a little figure of 8 link in there as well. A little bit more, yeah, a little bit more character to that, isn't it? And there's a meter of that, a whole meter of that, and that's a new chain. That's a new chain that when did that arrive? Last week? A couple of weeks ago. So we've had it for 2 weeks. We have put it in this kit for you if you would like to have it. If you'd like to have all these pieces, so you're getting the gemstones, you're getting all the findings, you're getting the wire, the monofilament, all this here. I've made a complete hash of the display. You know what? It's like a tidy your room, Drew. Tidy your room. How would you like to make a £20 saving? Because that's exactly what you've got. 3 strands, all the findings, the monofilament, you have got a metre of chain in there as well, you've got 10 metres of wire, oh, and we're going, that's called doing a D on, that is weeks in the making, 27, nah, £23. She's crazy, she breaks all the rules. Mad D, that's what they call her upstairs, not to her face, because you don't want to do that to a mad person. £23, £23. That is an amazing deal, an incredible, incredible deal. £23, 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker.com if you want to come in on the web as well, on the wibbly wobbly web. An incredible, incredible collection there. Now we're off to see the Laura binding of gems. By the way, yes, it is getting a bit cold, my tea. I'm only joking. Right, Laura, so I'm intrigued, I'm excited.
Okay.
Did you like this kit?
I did.
Yeah?
It's really lovely, and they do all really go beautifully together. What I've tried to do today is incorporate a piece of Viking knit in all of the kits. So obviously the first one was mainly, well, it was all Viking knit, but I've tried to get a little bit of Viking in the other 2 kits. So I've just tried to add that just to give a bit of texture to the necklace there, and just put everything together so you can see how well it all works together.
The chain goes well with the Viking knit, doesn't it?
Yeah, the chain's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
And you've got these lovely toggle clasps as well, and they've got that twisted look to them. Yep. So I thought that was, I deliberately wanted it on the side just to add, I wanted it there as part of the feature, and it does make it. And
they're quite nice as well. If you're a bit trouble with your dexterity, toggle clasps are brilliant, aren't they? Because they're so secure, so safe, and so easy to pop in as well.
And to have it on the side there, you can see
you're
not fiddling about and you're getting yourself in a tiz. So, you know, I've just made some little flowers.
How much do you like Tiger's Eye?
I love Tiger's Eye.
Isn't that awesome?
It's one of my favourite gemstones. Yeah. And the Smoky Quartz gives it that little bit of, almost like a little bit of glamour, because it just adds that. I actually tried that one on, because I do like to try it on, see how it sits. And every time we sort of turned the light, it just caught the light and sparkled. Yeah. I'm just being told I'm in trouble. The wife's on her way. Oh. Now this is what I was talking about with the faceted gems, because obviously you've got your polished gemstones, but the faceted Smoky Quartz. I mean, it just gives it that little flash of luster, doesn't it? It just gives that little twinkle. You know, I've done a little flower, a tiny little flower, out of the Smoky Quartz again, and that just gives a little bit of sparkle to it, really. And like I said, I did the Viking knit, which is the 6 loop double knit, and that's been done on the larger tool. And just to get that, I just think it just adds that little bit of extra to it, really. Lovely. You know, but then on the next necklace, I've kept it really simple, and I've just done a nice little selection of drops of all of just the Smoky Quartz, because I just didn't think it really needed very much more.
So it's just it's inspiration, isn't it? See, I wouldn't looking at everything in that kit, that would not have even crossed my mind to do that sort of thing. You know, to have that graduation full. You've got also. I mean, have you used everything?
Yeah, literally. This is what I had left. I didn't even open the.
Look, we spent hours putting this kit together. She didn't even open that.
Even open it. And that's literally what I've got left, about 4 gemstones, and a handful of findings, and that's it. So I used pretty much everything that I could. Right. So, you know. And when I mean the price, and you look, you know, and look what you can make out of it. It's incredible. We've got a text message coming through. Laura, that Tiger's Eye necklace is stunning. Thank you. That's from Jill. There we go. She's good, isn't she good? Isn't she good? But I just wanted to show how it all goes together, because sometimes when you look at them, you might think, oh, you might not think, oh, that's going to work together. But I think, you know, when you put it together in the correct way, it does complement each other. It's beautiful. I mean, the earrings, so simple, but just gorgeous. And again, utilising the Smoky Quartz and the Agate, is that down the bottom? Yeah, but it's because you've got that lovely range of the Agate. You've got some really sort of dark sort of almost clear agates, and then some really sort of white grey ones, so you can really change the look of it. And so I chose the slightly darker ones. Little tip, if you are going to do a pair of earrings like that, choose them first, because because I didn't, and I sort of was putting it all together, and then I was like, oh, I'll make some earrings, and I found something that was the same size but very slightly different. Okay. But if I'd have done it at the very beginning, I could have picked out a perfect match. And so just, if you are going to do earrings, do that first, as a little tip.
I really like that. I really like the round gemstones and the square little finding on there. I think that works really, really well.
Just gives a bit of detail.
I'm sure it's done all the time, but you've got to remember I'm fairly new to Jewellery Maker, so I don't, you know, a lot of the things I see for the first time. And from someone, I think it's quite good to get a perspective of someone who doesn't see it all the time. That really sticks out to me. The square, basically the square shape, and the round gemstone. I love that.
I actually made, on the drops on the end, I made earring hooks out of the flower findings. So because they've got that lovely little flower on the head pins, I just created a pair of earring hooks out of them, just to give a little bit of interest. I can't
believe you've done all this out of a £23 kit. I mean, that is, that's an incredible piece of jewelry. That's an incredible piece of jewelry. Another text coming in. Oh, sorry, say that again. Hi guys, I've not made any jewellery before, but I've just bought the Golden Ambition kit. Can you suggest which tools I also would need to buy? Thanks, that's Subi. Hi Subi, I'm a newbie as well, Subi.
I mean, really, all you would need is the starter kit. You know, you get everything that comes with it. Obviously, if you want to do that Viking knit take on it, then you would need the tool, which was which is the larger Lazy Daisy tool, which will be coming up later. But you know, you don't have to put that into it. You know, you can just do the twist on its own and just have more chain if you want to. But as long as you've got your starter kit, that's pretty much.
Which is this here. I've just been handed this here.
And your tool kit.
So this is. So basically, you get with your first order, Sue, you get a free DVD, about an hour long. You get some basic techniques on that DVD to get you started. So with your very first order. So I suppose if your first order is a kit.
Well, to be fair, it's ideal because it does the tiara twist technique, which is pretty much what I've used in that necklace anyway. So you know, you're getting some of the techniques in with that starter DVD.
So we've sorted you out right here, right here, right now. So that starter kit comes. Did you say that comes free with the first order? Did I just say that? I don't even. Did I just say that? I did just say that, didn't I? Yeah. It does come free. Look, do you love that? I love the way they just throw to a V2. Like, just get off him. So this is on the DVD. This is on the Get Started DVD. This is. So there's a phone number on there if you need help. There's a free DVD that goes out with your first order. There's a YouTube channel full of tutorials. There's Facebook on there as well. There's a really good community. I think that's what I love about Jewellery Maker is the community, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone's on and chatting and talking and you know, and helpful. Everyone's got. If you've got a problem, if you're in the middle of something, and you have to pop something on there.
And a lot of the guest designers have got our own guest designer pages as well, so you can always contact us, and we, you know, if we can help them, we will. So.
Brilliant. Brilliant. There we go. Right, we're going to have a look at a quick technique.
Okay. Well, what it is I'm just going to show you how to do and how to start the knitted section of the necklace. What I did was I actually created
this one.
Yeah, for that one, I actually created this part first.
Sorry, did I just blatantly just take that out of shot? I'm so sorry.
So I created the sort of this part first. I actually started off with a flower because I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do. So I created the flower and then I just sort of took it on from there. Then I did the Viking knit section, and then if I can just turn it over, so I'm just going to show you the back very quickly. You'll just see here that I've just still using the wire and sewn that knit section onto the knitted section and used the excess wire from these to bring it up and connect it to the chain. Okay, but it's just, this section is done separately and then it's attached. All right, so I'm just going to show you using the...
I like the way it tucks under the petal. I like the way you've tucked that under the petals. You can't see it disappears.
Hides, yeah, it blends.
Seamless, that is, Laura. Seamless.
It's called tricks.
It's called tricks.
It's called, let's hide the mechanics. Okay, so I've already touched on you know, using the smaller Lazy Daisy to do a 6-loop double knit. If you just give me 2 seconds, I'll just show you.
By the way, we've had lots of people texting in about the big Daisy, Lazy Daisy Viking knit tool. Is it a Lazy Daisy Viking knit tool?
Yeah.
It is a lazy. I was getting there. I was getting there, everybody. Do you know what? It was going tool. The Lazy Daisy Viking knit tool. We're going to be putting that on your screen very soon. So if you've been waiting for that, it's coming. It is coming.
Okay. What I want to just show you quickly is I've got this bracelet here and I've got this necklace here. These are both the same techniques.
Okay.
Okay. One's been done on a smaller tool. One's been done on a larger. That's the difference. So this is a 6-loop double knit on a 1/2-inch tool, and this is a 6-loop double knit on the smaller tool, using a 0.4 and using a 0.6. So you can see how you can, using those 2 different tools, you get a different effect completely, okay? So you've got 12 little holes in the daisy on the top of this tool. And what we're going to do is, in the instructions, it does give you different layouts. So you can do pairs of 2, so you can go 2, 2, 2, and do your 6 that way. I tend to just miss every other one, so I just go alternate.
Can I just quickly say, these? Did you say these are limited? We don't have a lot of these of the tools, so we're going to get the price on nice and quickly. We've got less than 100 of these, which is no volume at all, considering how many people have been emailing and texting in about this. So sorry, Laura.
No, it's cool. So in the instructions with this tool, it does, as I said, it gives you lots of different layouts for lots of different sets of weaves. Okay, so the way I found the easiest way to attach my wire is I put the wire through one of the holes, and then on the tool itself, you'll see you've got 2 sets of holes on either side. You can just about see it. You've got some on that side, some on that side. Now one set's higher than the other. I don't know why there's 2 sets, I'm going to be honest. I've looked and I can't see the reason. It might be that you might want to add 2 sets of wires, but for this, just to keep it simple, I just used a top set. Okay, so don't worry about these 2.
Okay.
Bring the wire through the highest hole, so that you've got a little tail, and that's just coming out of the lowest hole. Just bend that, and that's just going to lock it, and then I just place the daisy part in, and your wire is nice and there. Bring the wire around into almost like a swoop, and then I'm going to cut this a little bit actually. I tend to work in about 2 meters when I'm working with the Viking knit, but obviously I don't want to blind anyone, so I'm just going to, because I'm only demoing. You have got your safety glasses on there, so we should be okay. I can't guarantee for your safety though.
I didn't know that.
So what I'm going to do is obviously, you know, make sure you've got
less than 20 available. Less than 20 available on these.
Make sure you've got a good working space, because this wire will get itself caught up in your tools. And then you just bring the wire straight up through the next hole. So I've just skipped a hole and I've gone to the next one, and I'm wrapping that one round as well, so you can see that there. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that very quickly on all of the holes, and what you'll see is there's like a little groove here at the top of the tool. Use that as your guide for your loops. Okay, it doesn't matter, these will get cut, so it doesn't matter if these aren't very tidy. Now I do go into proper detail with this on the DVD, so, but it is pretty much the same as starting for any, on either of the tools, it's exactly the same. Oops. When you're using the 0.6, you'll see how now I've got a lot more space to be able to move. Now if I was doing this on the smaller tool, it would all be really next to each other and it would be very tricky. When you've done your first set of loops, I've gone all the way around, so I've got 6. I've gotten to this point here, which is my start point, and I can tell that because the wire is going through that little hole. So I'm just going to bring the wire through, and behind there's like a little cross. It's just going behind, and just use your hands just to get that loop. Now what you'll see here is, because you've got a wire going through the hole, if I move it like this, that wire is just there. It can get a little bit confusing. At this point, snip that wire. Now what I've snipped is the tail that was coming through here at the beginning. Yep. Okay, it's just the
By the way, the
wire
large
here.
that has just sold out. The large one has just sold out. We still have the small one available. So the small is still available. That's on the web. and we also have. Oh yeah, we'll show it a little bit later on. We'll put the kit back on the screen, which is the kit that Laura's been working on.
Okay, so I'm just going around really quick because what I need to do is 2 plain rows. Well, I tend to do 3 plain rows, and all I'm doing is repeating what we've just done, going behind each loop, each cross on each loop. So you've just done one there. You can see how quickly it builds up. Just going through there. You can see that there, and that's all you do. And if I can go around and I tend to do 3, but for this one I'm just going to do 2.
So you almost get a feel for the wire, for the tension of the wire. So you sort of, you don't, it's not a
you don't
yank and pull it.
No.
The wire will bring its own tension, and that will keep your loops at roughly the same size as well.
And just use your hand to just sort of pull it around to be a nice equal shape. This is a 0.6 wire, and it does work very nice and build up very quickly. If you're using the 0.4, again, just be careful because you can pull that a little bit tight, and that's when you can end up with the loops getting a bit uneven. And especially, and I mean this is a nice way, if you're a knitter, when people knit with wire or with any, or wool or whatever, but what they do is they have they pull the wire, the tension's quite tight. So, and I know this because my mum, I taught her how to do Viking knit, and she pulled it so tight, it was a tiny little condensed feel. I was like, what is that? So just watch your tension, especially if you are used to knitting or anything like that. Just try and keep it nice and consistent. Now to do a double knit, and we do touch on this on the first DVD, but all you do is you have like rungs here, okay, which are like the steps 1 and 2. When you do a single knit, this is a single knit, so you just go behind the next row of loops. When you do a double, you count 1, 2, and you go behind that loop, and then you pull it round, okay? And you do
Did you do that once? Just do it once more time, because I couldn't quite see that.
So I've counted 1, 2.
So this is the double knit,
So going for the double knits, you've got 1, 2, and then you just bring that wire behind over the second rung as such, and bring it around exactly the same way. Now, when you're doing the first row, it's not so difficult because you can see you're just going up 2 loops. But if you can see there how it's changed, and if I do, I'm going to just put it up like this, you'll be able to see it a bit clearer then. So you can see how it's changed into a big large loop. So your loops don't become so apparent when you start doing when you've started building up a section of this, you can't see the loops so individually. So you do need to rely on these little rungs. Okay. So you just count up 1, 2, bring the wire through, 1, 2, bring the wire through, and then you just build your knit up exactly the same. When you draw it through, it will transform to look like that.
Like this?
Yeah.
There's a finished one there. And that's been drawn through the draw plate as well, isn't it?
It has, yeah.
Which is available in the, we have the Lazy Daisy, the starter one, hasn't it? Which has basically got everything in it.
Sort of
the Lazy Daisy starter kit,
like
which is still available. Unfortunately, the big Lazy Daisy has sold out. We will aim on getting some more of those, no doubt. Laura, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Again, another fantastic collection of jewellery done for just £23, that kit. That's a lot of jewellery for just £23. Now, quick question. Hi, can you use beading thread with a Lazy Daisy, Laura, says Debbie. Well, ask Debbie.
Yeah, you can. I was having this discussion the other day in my workshop actually. You can, but we just haven't figured out how to add the wire in yet, because obviously you can use a long length of beading thread, but it's quite springy. So you are going to want to at some point add a second piece in. But when you do it with the Viking knit, with the wire, it's quite easy because wire will hold in its place, whereas Viking knit beading thread's a bit more springy. So I'm going to play about with that. I'm thinking of just putting a crimp to join the 2 tails together and then continue, and that crimp should disappear inside the knit itself, but you can definitely use it. But I will have a play about with how to actually attach a second piece of wire, which will make sense to people, hopefully.
Watch this space. Might be DVD
if
4
anybody
there.
knows,
You never know.
If anybody has done it and been successful, then let me know. But I am thinking it's probably going to be a crimp bead, but just so I hope that helps.
Do not go anywhere because we're travelling over to the Wall of Fame. Welcome to the Wall of Fame. Now we're in this way. Myself and Laura. Yes, I am standing on a box, just in case you were wondering. We have. Do you want to start off, Laura? Do you want to start us off?
Okay. Right. I'm going to start with this beautiful comb, and this is number 3.
I've got 3. I should have started off, really, shouldn't I?
Do you want to?
I'll give you one of mine.
Oh.
No, I'll start off. I'll start off mixing it up. Sorry about that. I should have counted, shouldn't I? See, I'm new to this, Laura.
It's okay.
Right, hi there. Hi. Here are some earrings made from hammered antique bronze wire citrine and ocean agate nuggets in the first pair, and then pre-night and fancy agate in the second. That's a collection of gemstones, isn't it? All JM, of course. They are part of a collection I'm making for the forthcoming Bucks open studio. What's Bucks? Buckinghamshire, is it? I don't know. Is it? Buckinghamshire Open Studios Craft Aphrodite Rocks. Gemstone jewellery.co. I see. I'm there. I should have read this through, shouldn't I? I should have read this through. Forthcoming Bucks Open Studios Craft exhibition at Haddenham, Buckinghamshire in June. So that's in Haddenham, Buckinghamshire in June. Details on my website, Aphrodite Rocks, ! Gemstonejewellery.co.uk. There we go. I like it. Oh, there you go. You're on my watch now. You can advertise as much as you like. Of course, I would love a win, but it's just as great to see your own stuff either on telly or the JM Facebook page. A little plug for the June event would be great too. Love, Ali Smith. There you go, Ali. There you go, Ali. I think that's a good plug, isn't it? That's a good plug.
I'm glad you went first. Okay, so I've got number 389, and it's this beautiful comb. And it says, hi all at JM. This is my first entry to the Wall of Fame. I found you February last year when recuperating from a hand operation, which was quite frustrating as I really wanted to make things, but I couldn't. This hair comb was made for a work colleague's wedding, and it looks stunning in her hair. It is made with cream pearls, shell leaves, and clear quartz and wire from JM, and teal pearls from my stash. I hope you like it and hope to send more entries soon. Kind regards, and that's Tina from Dartford. And I can just imagine that would have looked beautiful. Beautiful
pieces, aren't they? All these pieces, absolutely so. It's so nice to see the techniques being used as well. This is from Kim. Dear all, this week's entry is a bracelet made of peach pearl shell 8mm rounds and gold-plated copper wire, which I used the gizmo on. The clasp is a lobster claw, safe and secure. It's the lobster claw, and I used gold spacer beads, all from JM, from Kim in Misty. Thank you, Kim and Misty.
Again, this is number 390, and it says, good afternoon all at JM. Please accept my entry for the Wall of Fame. Just simple beading, but those Mexican fire opals I bought from JM doing all the work for me. A few tiny beads from my stash, rose gold coloured findings from JM. The clasp was a free gift. Oh my goodness. The clasp was a free gift with an order, and it's done. I love these gemstones, and I hope I've done them justice. Loving and show so much I could do with a win. Keep up the good work, and that's from Sue. And that's just, you're absolutely right, they're just gorgeous.
That is an amazing gemstone. That's one of my new favourite gemstones.
Stunning.
Beautiful. Number 393, this is from Alex. I have attached a photo of a bracelet I have just made using some beautiful crackled quartz. Again, very, very popular, the crackled quartz from JM. The spacer beads are recycled from another JM strand, double whammy, yay! Exclamation mark. And the agate focal bead and clasp are from a fellow jewellery maker. This is my second piece of jewellery I've ever made. Wow, really? And I used my just received flush cutters to make this. What a good investment I think that's going to be. Lovely to use. Thank you. The creative thinking behind this bracelet was summer, the blues of the sea and the white sparkle of the waves breaking. Hope you like it. Necklace next. Certainly, we'd like to see that. Now all we need is some summery weather. Clutching at straws there, Alex and the Forester Dean, but I'm sure it may come, you never know. Thank you so much for that. Some great pieces, all going in the Wall of Fame. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back to bring you some magnetic quartz after this.
When shopping with JewelleryMaker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. or opt for our premium delivery at just $4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with JewelleryMaker.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the genuine gemstone company.
If you're new to jewellery making and want to learn all the essential techniques, then this is the perfect workshop for you. Join experienced resident designer Linda and learn how to get to grips with this addictive hobby. Learn how to create necklaces, earrings and bracelets with genuine gemstones. You will also have the opportunity to try a range of jewellery making mediums for beginners, including wirework, macrame and kumihimo. The full course includes a wide selection of gemstones and findings, threading materials, 0.4 and 0.8 silver-plated wire, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studio and our museum, and a visit to our shop. All of this for just £59.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Start your new hobby today with JewelleryMaker. Get involved with JewelleryMaker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
JewelleryMaker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information. JewelleryMaker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, JewelleryMaker are never far away.
Welcome back to JewelleryMaker, where we have a fantastic piece. Has this been on before? Is this brand new? I've not seen this before. Is this a brand new piece, Dee? Brand new strand. Now this is a sagnetic gemstone. Now basically, sagnetic means that is a gemstone which has another gemstone within it, or another mineral or element within it. Rutile quartz would be a sagnetic gemstone. This is a gemstone, your quartz, which has this wonderful collection of acicular crystals within the gem, and it gives you these gorgeous colors, these incredible colors. So it could be, when we talk about sagnetic gems, we talk about gems that basically, like I say, rutile is probably the most common one that we see. You've got these lovely red flashes that run within the gem, and it means every single one is unique, every single one is different. I think with a gemstone of this size, this is going to be one of those centerpiece gemstones, isn't it? You know the sort of pieces, Laura, where you like you do with some of your necklaces, you have that one center gemstone, like a focal point.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that, because a lot of with the gemstones such as this, you find it hard to match sort of a couple as a pair, don't you? So to have one single sort of central focal point is lovely, and everyone is unique. Every single one is different. Your sagnetic quartz, graduated faceted medium nuggets, and it's a great look. It's a fantastic look. You ready for the price on this? £12.90. This is brand spanking new. It is your quartz, and it's this red, almost like a red rutile. These red inclusions within the gem. I love the colour. It's so unique, it's so different, and they are good size quartz gemstones in there as well. So you're getting 8 individual gems in your quartz. Remember, quartz is the second most abundant gemstone on earth, next to, I think it's your feldspar group. It is a collection of gemstones that comes in many, many different colours, and in this case, you've got a very unique colour. This is incredibly. I've not seen this before myself. I'm trying to think of the gemstone we have. We have something very similar, but it's this red colour which makes this incredibly unique. Genuine gemstone, wonderful, wonderful look. I love that. It's strawberry. Is it strawberry quartz? Is it strawberry? Yeah. Is it strawberry quartz? It reminds you of the reds. Oh, hello.
Hi. Come on, I get my gemstone knowledge from you.
Do you know what?
Do better than this.
What you've missed all the good stuff. I've said all the good stuff.
You should, well, all I can say is that you should be feeling very good.
Do you know what? I'm in so.
I'm okay.
Do you know what? I'm in so much trouble because I come out this morning. I didn't have anything to eat.
I brought you an apple and a banana and a bottle of water. Hi everyone, this is my husband.
What have I brought though?
Charlie's rusks. I've just walked in, and you are stealing food from our child.
I just figured that it was going to last me quite a long time, and it's quite filling. They're delicious. They're nutritious.
However, other brands of baby biscuits are available, such as Organics Animal Biscuits and Heinz Biscottis.
Yeah, I like those as well.
I know you do.
I like those as well. So you're all right.
Yeah, it's all right. You crack on. I'll just move in. It's fine. I'll just set it up the way I like it.
They've taken your mic out now, Luce. Right, £12.95. Behind every great man. £12.95.
Just getting it ready. You carry on.
You know what, there's too much material there and not enough time. £12.95 on your segment. It's a brand new piece. It's a brand new gem. Do you know what? There's a. If only it wasn't so early in the day. I've got so much material going on in my head right now, and I just cannot.
And none of it would be right.
I just cannot use any of it.
It's a family show, Nicholls. It's a family show.
I know. Do you know what? I'm actually biting my tongue at the moment. I really am physically biting my tongue. £12.95. We're going to move that on. Don't forget the DVD is still available if you want to get hold of it. We've done the Viking knit.
The Viking knit DVD.
Yeah.
It is because that's the one with the larger tool, isn't it? And then we've got the drawer plate later as well.
Yeah.
I know about this. This is my thing. I'm waiting on my grandchild to be born so I can eat the rusks and white.
I can't believe I was supposed to.
Asking, Who knows, Zena, what's happened? We've got people asking what's going on. Don't know. I don't actually know. Don't know. When people ask what's going on today, we're not even supposed to be here. I know
we're not even supposed to. We're not here.
We're not here. We're actually in for training.
I know. No.
Why don't we know about rusks with white chocolate? Do they really exist? My youngest is now 11 years old, but I still buy rusks. I love them.
Thing is, I thought there was 2 left. See, my thinking was there's 2. We have got more at home. I haven't stolen like his last rest, and I thought, I'll just take the last 2, and Lucy will just
think. Because we're on a 3 for 2 offer.
Yeah, and Lucy will just think that he ate them. You weren't supposed to be here.
Great, you should be on more often on screen. Great double act. Love it. Beverly, you should try living in our house. So it's like a triple act. Do you know what? This morning, I thought you were presenting on Rox TV.
I was.
And, which I know. And then I was busy this morning making a train set. I've completely mastered it.
Have you?
I've got it completely set out. It's supposed to be. I found a picture on the internet about how the train track should. I built a train track. We've been struggling with how this train track should work. I've done it.
Have you?
I'm so proud of myself. Yeah.
What, have you utilised the new stuff that we've got as well?
No, the fire engine and fire stations at the side of it.
It's separate.
Yeah.
Have you brought out the?
No, I thought you'd want to do that one.
I do.
We've got a car launch thing.
It's the best thing about having kids is buying toys.
So I'm busy building the train track. I thought, I'll see what's going on at JewelleryMaker today. And Charlie just went, I didn't even look because I was just going to listen. And Charlie went, Daddy, Daddy! And there you were on the telly.
We're
Here comes the Saturday.
What are we buying? What are we buying, Charlie, today?
We're going straight from here at 1 o'clock to go and buy him a shed. Now, Frankie.
A man shed. Charlie's getting a man shed.
And then I thought on the other side of the retail park, there's the other children's shop, and we can go and get him his workbench. I'm going to kit him out. Yeah, because Frankie, one of our viewers who lives in Solihull, might meet us in Marks and Spencer's for a coffee.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Mine's an Americano with the milk. Thanks,
I'll have a
Frankie.
cup of tea, Frankie. It's fine. We'll have some cake.
That's Dion. Can you hear
Dion?
Dion
Saying goodbye.
Dion's like, right, bye.
Go.
See you later, mate. See you later.
I've left you a banana, an apple, and a bottle of water there.
Thank you very much.
Oh, banana and rusk in your mouth at the same time.
Thanks, Laura. Laura Binding, everyone.
Laura Binding, citizen. Right, I'll see you at 1.
Thank you.
Right, I'll just... Oh, that was a... Well, I wasn't expecting... I'm on my holidays! I was only supposed to... Holidays! I was only supposed to be popping in for a couple of hours to do some trading and then whizzing off to buy my son a shed. But here we are, and do you know what? It couldn't be a more exciting day because I have been really, really excited about the launch of this DVD. It's Laura's third Viking... Is it your third Viking knit DVD?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The fact it says edition 3 on the front probably gives that away. Right, Laura, I know lots of you have already heard this, and I'm obviously just walked in, not expecting to even come on air, which is why I'm in my Nana dressing gown. But what can we expect from this DVD? I can see on the back we're going to do a 12-loop Viking knit, a 3-loop Viking knit, a bi-coloured and a flattened. But in layman's terms, if you haven't done Viking knit weaves before, can you just come straight in on edition 3?
No, you could. If you as long as you can do the knit, then you can do the projects. But you do need to get the knit first. We don't go into detail on the knit. We do on the new tool.
Okay.
We go into how to do the 12 loop. So you probably could, but I would still say get the first one first because
now,
that goes into detail.
Have you got some examples of pieces of jewellery off the DVD here?
I have.
That's the moment. Right, it's flying out, folks. It's already flown out. Hundreds have flown out this morning. It's only $4.95. I have to say that Laura is one of the most, thank you darling, comprehensive teachers. Her workshops probably sell out quicker than anybody else's for a reason. If ever you were going to learn a Viking knit from anybody, Laura Binding is the person to do it with. So Laura, we're seeing this one on the DVD, are we?
Yeah, we basically, that is a 12 loop section. And so basically we go over how you use the new larger tool.
And the larger one differs from the smaller one, as in it's thicker.
Yeah.
And is there any other difference other than it's thicker and therefore you can get more loops around it?
Yeah, well, it's thicker, but it's got 12 loops as opposed to the 6. So the smaller tool only goes up to 6 loops. This tool goes up to 12.
Okay, so the tool, this one that you need for edition 3 is the 12 loop Viking knit.
Yeah.
Now, if you only have the 6 loop, can you apply any of the 3 to the 6 loop?
Yes. Yep, yeah, you can.
Sorry, everyone's walking past the studio going, like, you're not supposed to be there saying, I know. Sorry, so if you've only got the 6, and you get this DVD.
Yep, still can do the projects.
Brilliant!
The only thing that we have incorporated is that bit of extra information on how to use the larger tool, because I was saying earlier on, you encounter a few little hiccups that are slightly different to when you are using the first tool, only if you're going to be using it for the complete 12 loops.
Okay.
So just how to get around those hiccups really, because you don't want to pick it up and go straight to doing a 12 loop because it could put you off, because you've got to do a lot of using the pin and tweaking it to make sure you can get, and you have to have a lot of patience. So I wouldn't do that unless you are comfortable with the knit itself.
So this is a, oh hello. That's me, that is. It is an amazing DVD, and I'm getting really confused because I'm seeing myself twice. Obviously, we filmed a lot of DVDs together. I can't remember if this is edition 2 or edition 3. So edition 3, the DVD, you're seeing it there. Now, I've got to say that I actually don't know, I shouldn't really disagree with you, Laura, but as somebody who hadn't done Viking knit much before, when we were filming this, I wasn't intimidated by it to go straight in.
No, it's not intimidating. It's just just as long as you can do a basic weave,
okay,
then that's fine.
Right, cool.
It's just variations on the weave. It's just about taking it slightly different. So, you know, it's just as long as you know you're comfortable using the Daizee and you can do a basic weave, then you will be fine with all the projects on here.
And it is, the pieces of jewellery that you will make from this DVD are gorgeous. End of fact. If you want to make gorgeous jewellery, and I think at this point as well, even if you've lost your mojo, you stuck for ideas, go for it. It's flying out. It's absolutely flying out. This will be an amazing addition to your DVD collection. Now, if you are thinking, oh, I don't know, I've never done Viking knit before, why don't you go for the edition 1 and edition 2? Or, I shouldn't really say this, just go on YouTube and get the basic weave. I shouldn't have said that. But that means then you can just go in straight away as edition 3. I don't know why I'm hiding my face like this. I don't know why I'm whispering, because Dean's just gone, they can hear you. So, to be honest, just pop onto YouTube, put in a basic Viking knit. You can learn the basic the knitting bit, or indeed the Viking knit. Go straight in, and at $4.95, go straight in and create the real abundance of beauty of these. I've got to say, this ring is stupidly comfy. I was very, 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 very good and didn't steal it after we filmed the DVD. It is really, really, really comfy. And you can see you're going to learn 2 variations on this ring. Actually, whatever, just put it on. Oh, it's there. Because there's one that has the knit as so. And then you've also got the knit with the weave that goes around it that holds the gemstone in place. So that's with a cabochon, and that's with then a drilled gemstone as well. Yeah. So that's still using the Viking knit though. I
mean, we do, because we show how you use the larger tool, the adding on, the way that we start it is the way that you would use either tool. So even if you don't, you know, if you've only watched a couple of shows, or if you haven't used the tool itself, the instructions are in the tool. It comes with the tool. You know, it does step by step it. But if you just take it down and maybe go for a 4 or 6 loop start instead of a 12, if you haven't used it before, you can still get the basis of it from the DVD.
Do you know what? There's loads of you there. Please take advantage of the launch happening right here, right now, and with that potentially being a sellout today. If you're umming and ahhing about it, we don't ever know when the DVDs are sold out. We don't know if and when we're going to get them back in again. And that is the truth. So, keeping that in mind, we're going to crack on with the show. We've got the draw plate, which you put your knit through to condense it down and to make that even more beautiful. And Drew had a go with the draw plate earlier today.
Yeah, he had fun.
That boy does not need any more encouragement to get jewellery making. He is in my box of jewellery making things and is so untidy when I've just organised it. He's so, do you know what, I'll have words. Don't encourage him to get using the draw plate. I like to just keep it as it is, all right? He's handsome, isn't he? Yeah. He's very handsome, yes. Been together 12 years.
Wow.
What's the date today?
12th of March.
Yeah, on the 15th, we're celebrating our anniversary. It will be March. Do you know what? I said that the other day. It's our 12-year anniversary of being together on the 15th of May. And to celebrate, he's going to go and see Elvis, the Elvis show in concert with one of his best mates in Bournemouth.
He mentioned he was going to see Elvis.
Oh, yeah, he's a big Elvis fan. Yeah. Right, where should we go? The draw. We'll do it now. Okay, the large draw plate, Laura. The draw plate. What is the draw plate?
Well, it's what you need to be able to create the different looks within the pieces. So it's what you use to reduce the knit itself down.
Have you got any way of showing this as an example?
I did earlier to your husband. Did it?
You see,
yeah, no, I haven't got any.
He just ruined it.
Yeah, he ruined it. But I think what I can show you is a piece that has been drawn.
Yeah,
so you can see that's just a piece of. Pass it to you.
Thank you very much.
And that's just been drawn down quite finely.
So if you think with the thickness your piece will have started at this thickness and this width, and if you've got the 12 loops going all the way around, so it would have started at that thickness. But the draw plate you can use for the smaller Lazy Daisy as well. So you start with a certain thickness, and as you want to make it thinner and thinner, rather than thinking, oh, I'm just going to stretch it and pull it to make it narrower, you basically pull it through this draw plate, and as you do and you go through each stage, it gets narrower and tighter and tighter and tighter, and as it goes tighter you take it to the next one, as it goes tighter you take it to the next one, as it goes tighter take it to the next one, until you get your finished thickness that you desire. So for example, this one started out on the thickness of the large Lazy Daisy. Okay, so this was the large thickness, but look at that, because it's gone through the draw plate and it's gone through so many times and then been taken down to probably the fourth one up, is it? No, third one. The third one up. Wow. So it started off at the thickness of the largest hole, and then it's the third one from the end. And you could continue down. You could totally continue down.
Yeah, we actually drew it through to the very finest hole.
So right, drew it through, not drew.
Drew it through.
Drew it through. He's got a ridiculous name, hasn't he, really?
But obviously what happens, you have to take into account what gauge of wires you're using.
Sure.
The amount of loops that you're using. So if you did a 12 loop, I mean that 12 loop section on a necklace next to you would never draw down as fine as
because
that,
of the thickness of
the fact
wire.
that it's got 12 loops, so it could never really condense down as fine as that.
But the great thing is, all of that is explained on the DVD anyway.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't want to draw that down that much because you've just put 12 loops, so you wouldn't want to reduce it down to a tiny little tube, because you can achieve that effect by just doing a 6 loop.
Yeah.
So to get that more intricate looking, you know, you can, but you would still draw it down to whatever size you want.
You're wearing a Viking knit piece on your neckline right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
And it's beautiful, because from here I can tell you, it looks like, I'm saying it looks like proper chain, but a Viking knit it becomes proper chain. You have made your own chain, but that can only be achieved once you have used the draw plate. Now the great thing about the draw plate is it applies to both sides of the Lazy Daisy, and you need it. If you are wanting to do the Viking knit, you need this draw plate. Now the cloth that you see on behind it as well, that's what you effectively start to condition the wire. Once you've used the Lazy Daisy and you've got your knit, you'll then lay it in this piece of material and fold it over and roll it, and it effectively almost just conditions it and just gets it all nicely in line before you're putting it through your draw plate. Again, it's all explained on the DVD. It's actually all explained on YouTube. We've got various different ways that you can find out how to use this, but it is so simple, and the price of it is ridiculous. Have a look around elsewhere. It's so incredibly competitive at £9.95. This is the Stephanie Eddy version. There are different versions around there. Hi, I have loads of wire that I don't know what to do with, as wire is not me. Would the Viking weave be a good idea for me? In a word, Kimberly, yes, absolutely, because it means that you get something. I think with wire, quite often it relies on you to be a little bit more freeform. Yeah. And if that isn't how you naturally go, if that isn't sort of naturally how you work as a crafter, then a Viking knit gives you an actual process to follow. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I know a lot of people associate me with doing a lot of free-form organic style work, but when you've got the Viking knit itself, it does exactly that. It is a pattern. You're just going around and around and around, and you can change it very slightly, but it is still just a simple pattern. And again, a simple little chain like this makes a nice finish to a pendant you may have made. And you don't necessarily have had to have done a wire pendant to have a Viking knit chain, but I think it gives that little, it completes the piece and it can bring it up a level, I think.
You can make your own chain.
You can make your own chain, you can make, I mean, I've got some of the kits today, the second kit that I had, I didn't even touch the threaded materials. Everything was made using the wire. I did use a little bit of chain, but that was because I wanted the texture to be a different look within the design, but you can create, crochet look, you can do anything you want. I don't crochet, but the first necklace I did looks like it's lots of crochet, but I don't crochet. So for me, I just Viking knitted using the 2 loops and adding stones, pulled it. So it does a lot of the work for you.
And the various different looks, depending on your gauge of wire, depending on the colour of the wire, depending if you're using 1 or 2 strands of different colours. You do need the draw plate. So Kimberly, categorically, 1,000,000,000%. Yes, yeah, absolutely, yes. If you're looking for a new avenue for your wire, this is definitely the way to go. So at £9.95 on that, it's really, really fab. We've got loads and loads and loads to get through. So Dion, where are we going to next then, my lovely? Oh, we've got the smaller one still in stock. Right, Kimberly, the larger one has sold out, but as Laura's just established for us, with the brand new DVD, you can do those techniques using the smaller. So the Viking knit tool that we stock comes in 2 different sizes. And the difference is, with the smaller one you use 6 loops, with the larger one you use 12. And you'll establish some slightly different looks depending on which size you're going to go for. But the techniques and what you can do are amazing, and if you haven't yet got the tool, grab it now. At £19.95, I can tell you that is a tool that will last you for life. It's not like you buy it and then 3 months down the line or 12 months down the line you need to buy another one. No. That will last you for the rest of your lives. BTZE34, even if you live to be 4 billion years old. Actually, I have to take that back, because in 4 billion years we don't know what that will have happened to the chemical compounds of this piece of material. But I will tell you it will last you at least 100 years. Should we go with that? Is that right? Yeah. Free phone number 0800 644 655. Hi folksies! New to Viking knit, so maybe this is a silly question to Laura. Rosie, there is never a silly question. Well, in the world of jewellery making, there's never a silly question. How do you do long weaves? Do you just reconnect the daisy or just pull it up?
You just move the daisy and just scoop your weave up as you're going. So I'm doing it one now. So you just, the daisy will come up and you just, as you're doing your weave.
Do a close up on that one for you, hun. So you basically just keep moving the daisy up.
Yeah, so it can be moved. You can even take a piece off completely. And I was saying earlier, if you wanted to put it to one side and do something else, just you can cut it away from the daisy. As long as you don't draw it through, you can cut that away, put that section somewhere, do whatever you want to do, then pop it straight back on the tool and continue the weave.
Now that's looking amazing as well, because the weave you're doing there is from your challenge bundle, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So that's the red and the black, 100 metres of each, both of which are 0.4. So it is great to use the same gauge of wire if you're going to be combining 2. Now the offer that we've got on the wire today, it's usually $14.95 for 1 reel. Do you know what? If you get 1 reel today, you get the other one for £1. And in the expression of floor manager Fabulous Cassie, she just went like that. It's a good deal. So usually $14.95 for 1, $15.95 for 2. So get 1 for £1 today. For how much, Kerry? £1. You get it for £1. That'll be 1 little £1. Yeah, she's looking forward to working with me now. She's like, go away. $15.95 0800 644 655. That's the 2 lots of the wire. Oh, I wish I'd been here since the start of the show, but I was busy making a train track. I'm so excited. Okay, we're going to now do you know what, Dion? Can you do me a favour? Because I did a similar offer on air the other day, but not this colour. Can you do me a favour? Can you look for me and find a pair of 925 sterling silver studs and butterfly backs with a little just plain silver ball studs? Because from my memory, they were averaging between about £4.95 and £7.30 for 1 pair. Okay, now this is something that you can do at home. Have a look on the internet and have a look right now and just put in 925 sterling silver ball studs and butterfly backs and see what price is coming up for you, because we're about to do 10 pairs. You've got a range, go on, give them to me, Dion. £5.24, £8.80, £3.99, £10.40. Just loads. So the lowest price that we have found on the internet was £3.99 and it went up to £10.40. Now they are all just plain 925 sterling silver ball studs. None of those have got a 9-carat rose gold on top of them as well, which obviously puts the price up. Now we've got 10 pairs. So let's say we take the lowest price. I'm not going to take the average, which would be about £7. Let's take the lowest price at £3.99. That would mean for 10 pairs, if we were to go off the lowest price that we found on the internet, without the 9-carat rose gold, we'd be looking at £39.99. Yeah? Now this is an opportunity for you not to even just get the 925 sterling silver stud. Cassie, oh no, it's all right, they're here. I was going to ask for a pair of tweezers, I've got them. But underneath the actual ball of the stud itself, you've got a little loop as well. Obviously, more silver. They do come with the full butterfly backs. And you can actually cut off that little ball if you just want to sell 925 sterling silver, rose gold, pair of studs. Literally a pair of studs. Now obviously this design, when you're attaching a dangly part for an earring underneath, is going to give a very different look than having a shepherd hook. This is very, very, very popular look. If you then just do a little wrap loop and a pearl, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now this offer has never been on the morning show before. We had a similar one the other day, which was yellow gold. So we did the yellow gold version of this on the show the other morning. This has never been on the offer we're about to do. 10 pairs. So once again, we've just done a very quick internet search. You can do the same. The lowest price we found for a single pair of silver stud earrings without the gold and without the loop was £3.99. So for 10 pairs, £39.99. Or over £100 if we were to go for the highest, or £9.95 for all of them. Did you just say, Dion? Should we do £1 a pair at JewelleryMaker? And they've got the 9-carat rose gold. Has Drew been singing this morning?
Yeah.
Oh, has he? Sorry. Are you all a bit sung out? £1 a pair. You cannot compete. Well, you cannot. We can. Oh, I can't even get my words in. I was building a train track when I got the call, folks. I'm not quite in the zone. I was building a train track. This works out at £1 a pair. Now, even if you just want to cut that little ball off and sell them for £2, you'll make 100% profit. This is phenomenal. This is because we've got masses of them in stock and you're getting a great, great deal. They are a 925 sterling silver, 9-carat rose gold overlay on these as well, a 9-carat rose gold plate. You get the butterfly back as well. You've got 10 pairs. Now, some of those stud earrings we found you don't even get the butterfly backs. You are expected to buy those separately. They've got 925 sterling silver butterfly backs. You've got the loop. If you get your wire cutters, you can take the loop off should you want to, but obviously at this price it is phenomenal. Now where's Mike? Can we get Mike please? We don't know where he's gone. I was going to get him to do his little phenomenal song. It's all right, I can't get anyone else to do it because he'll get really upset. So £9.95 for 10 pairs. It's not surprising that most people are bulk buying this offer. 10 pairs, and that one post and packaging price is £2.95 all day. So you can just shop with Drew this morning, me right now, goodness knows who's coming on after that, and goodness knows who's coming on after that, and then I think you've got Becky and I think you've got Ed, and it's only one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. You do of course have a 30-day money back guarantee. Now I can confirm as well that the size of the ball on the front of that is a 4mm ball, again more substantial, larger than a lot of stud earrings out there. There's a lot of 925 sterling silver. A pair of 925 sterling silver earrings, the lowest price that we have found on the internet is £3.99. They're averaging around the £7 mark. You're getting 10 pairs for £9.95. 0800 644 655. Hi Lizzie and Laura, it's been a family show for the first hour. Is Charlie coming to do the last hour? Do you know what, Mrs. Lee is having his nap at that time. If not, he'd be here without a shadow of a doubt. We're getting mic'd up. Big cheers to Drew. You've taught him well, Lucy. Loving the show. I've learnt a lot from Laura and she's amazing in all that she does. Keep up the good work. Love and hugs, Lee in sunny Kent. Oh. Hello, lovely. How are you? One of my very regular viewers out there. Thank you very much for your lovely comments on our family show. Yeah, believe me, I'll be having words later at home. How can you take food from an 18-month-old? Brought in 2 of his rusks.
My husband's done it. He's taken crisps that he knows are the kids and there's only certain ones that they'll eat and he just raids it, and then he leaves the wrappers or the packaging so when they get up in the morning they see it. And then they're like, oh, can we have some crisps? And you're like, no, because Daddy ate them all.
I'm loving that disdain that Laura subtly did. That was so subtle, Laura. Tony, are you watching? Is he watching or is he at work?
He's probably at work.
Watching at work.
He might have a little. Obviously, he works. He doesn't watch whilst at work.
In the corner of the computer screen. Yeah. When someone walks past, you just press the cross. Like, oh, la. We know loads of you do it. Hello to everybody at work watching in secret in the corner of your screen. Do me a favour. Text in if you're watching at work, or maybe if you're watching at work. You might be able to do a web comment. Let us know if you're watching in secret, because loads of you do. Right, £9.95 for 10 pairs on this one. I think we're going to do our final kit next. 0800 644 655 for 10 pairs, 925 sterling silver with a 9 carat rose gold overlay. Okay. Did you just say number 11? I've got a Duff earpiece going on. I'm just ignoring them, to be honest. Right. Ooh. Oh, double trouble. Oh, triple trouble, in fact. Oh, these are lovely. These are your money makers. Trust me, folks, have a look. There's a very, very, very well-known company out there that I'm legally not allowed to mention that uses black cord and 925 sterling silver beads. And all they do is literally do the most basic macrame. Say that again, someone's texting. Of course I'm watching at work. I'm marking exam papers and there's something to keep me sane. Mary, Michael Gove might say something about that. Oh dear. Oh, right. That's the education dude, isn't it? Right. Fab. Keep them coming in. Who else is watching at work in secret? Oh, Mary, you've made the morning. Right. I need you to get these, everyone. I need you to trust me, because 925 sterling silver, our prices are so competitive that if you want to make yourself some money, to resell pieces of jewellery that hold 925 sterling silver are proving to be the money makers out there alongside genuine gemstones. But even not alongside genuine gems, honestly, have a look. Black cord, nylon cords, not even satin cords or anything, black nylon cord, basic macrame, basic right hand knot, I think it is, and you're talking about probably 5 or 7, so Shambhala style uneven numbers and therefore odd numbers, so you get that's the feng shui element to Shambhala. Continuing the knots down either side, then do a slider knot, that's the word. That's it. That's all they do, and you can find them £40 plus. You know, we all know the brand we're talking about. We all know. Another thing that's really, really popular as well is to get a silver colour bead, knot it either side, then 2 pieces of thread and a slider knot. On average, £15. Dion's actually, I was going to say wetting herself, but that wouldn't be very attractive, would it? Apparently, loads of you are watching at work. Let's get the text coming in. Oh, sorry. We haven't brought the price in for this yet. They're already flying out. Hello, hello Perry and Diana and Marie and Diane and Susan and Mary and Tina and Sophie and Janet and Eliza and Julia. $14.95 for 42.925 sterling silver balls. So you have got, in the way of different shapes and sizes here, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the 6mm rounds, but look at the size hold. This is why they're so perfect for kumihimo and macrame, or obviously just a lot of beading thread, or you don't have to put anything in them at all. You can bake these as well. Then you are going to also get 6 in the silver colour, so that's 12, and then 30. That's not beautiful. And the size of hole is just fantastic. And these are actually, what's happened is they're diamond, they're blasted with diamonds. So they don't have diamond particles stuck to it, but because diamond is obviously the hardest substance in the world, the diamond has aggravated the layer of the silver and texturized it to give it this amazing stardust feel. And then 30 in this shape. Oh, 800. 644 655. We've got loads of you watching at work. I'm in work and have a separate PC on with headphones and listening. Chrissy and Bella go walking. Go Chrissy. Morning Lucy and Laura and crew. Of course I'm watching at work as usual, fingers hovering over the mute button from Kim in Derbyshire. Kim, you must curse me when I go squealy, I'm so sorry. I need to keep it down for those of you at work. Supposed to be revising for my law degree exams but secretly watching JewelleryMaker. Oops, Emily in Leeds. This is fantastic. Do you know what? That's great. We've got law degree students, we've got teachers, I know for a fact that we've got some doctors that watch, because my doctor watches, not when she's examining patients. We've got lots of people who are retired, we've got children on school holidays that watch, it's great. Claire in Derbyshire. My husband ate his daughter's Easter egg and she forgot to take it home with her. He said it fell and broke, so he had to eat it. Men for you. Claire in Derbyshire. To be fair, that's probably something I would do. Sorry, Lucy. It's every child for themselves when it comes to rusks. Oh, and your man is great. Lisa in the Highlands. Lisa, thank you very much. I'm very proud. But I have to be really, really honest. And I get my gemstone knowledge on the most part from him because he's incredibly qualified in gemology. And he is a wealth. He's got a wealth of knowledge. So it's really interesting actually, because there must be something in the DNA, because Charlie, our 18-month-old, loves rocks and stones and doesn't just pick one up, but he picks it up and he looks at it and he's got his favourite as well. So there's something about mineral properties there that's obviously in the DNA. So with that, and I'm thinking Stephen Webster, eat your heart out. He's going to be the next multi-millionaire, billionaire jewellery maker, isn't he? Yeah. Right, $14.95 on that offer, so there's 42 beads. But we're going to go on to the next kit, and I must say, these are a beautiful accent for genuine gemstones, particularly high-end ones, which you have in this kit. Should we take a look at the jewellery that Laura's made first of all for this? I'll pop this down here. This is called Rendezvous. Ah. Secret rendezvous. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Laura, I'm going to bring the kit over to you straight away. Is that okay, folks? I'm on the move. So what was Drew singing this morning? Just a bit of everything?
A bit of everything. A song that I can't even remember. I didn't know it.
Yeah, he probably... What?
A few made up songs, you know.
Sorry, somebody else has just texted in. Dion's loving it. Hi Lucy, I'm watching in between seeing patients. I send them to X-ray and tune in until they come back. Hi Deborah. Hi. Well, it's good to know that we're obviously of a service, because we're very stimulating to the brain and hopefully keep you in good spirits if the day is seeming to be quite long. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, talking about fabulous, this is, look at the state of that. Oh, you see, that, I could, you know what, if that would have been put in front of me out of any designer in the world, I'd know you've made that. Yeah. That's a Laura binding piece if ever I've seen in one. Well, now that's using the Viking knit as well. Yeah, because what I tried to do, I was saying earlier, is with each kit, the first kit was all about Viking knit, but the other two, I've tried to incorporate a Viking knit piece of jewellery into everything. So because obviously we have launched the 3rd edition of the Viking knit DVD. If you've just tuned in, if you're at work, it's $4.95. Call up and quickly put it into your basket and check it out now, because it's going really quickly. Edition 3 DVD launched today. Edition 3 DVD launched today of Viking knit. Do it. Right, beautiful, really, really beautiful. So you can see here the components of this piece. You're going to be getting amazing wire as free gifts in this kit today. Amazing wire. You're going to get 10 meters of the 0.4, and the 0.4 is particularly brilliant for the Viking knit. But then look at the structure that you get, as well as it being quite malleable, obviously. Don't you think that was just quite a surreal moment? Sorry folks, just a surreal moment just happened then. A little bit of birthday confetti just fell from the ceiling.
Bright pink, just floated down.
Bright pink. Dion's like, I saw it too, like it's the most magical thing that's ever happened in the whole wide world. She actually thought it was a ghost. A piece of pink confetti, and she thought it was an orb.
God bless.
Right, bless. Dion, darling, did you have a late night last night, sweetie? She had an early one. There you go. That's why she's not used to it. Right, back to the kit. So you've got 10 metres of the 0.8 as well in the silver colour. 10 metres 0.8. So hard to get at the moment. We've got them coming up in a couple of the kits. In fact, this could be the last one today, actually. And you're getting both of those reels for free. I'll talk about the gemstones in a moment. You can see the wire again. Now look at the way that that has created the most beautiful rosary chain. That is stunning, absolutely stunning. Now you've hardly used any findings at all. In fact, you've used 2 pairs of shepherd hooks and a toggle clasp and some jump rings, and that is it. Okay, oh, and some more of the some spaces there. Oh, look at this bracelet. So isn't that just gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? I'll talk about all of the gemstones in just a moment. Right, check this out. It is ridiculously beautiful. That's about my size, that, Laura. Maybe we didn't even know we were working together.
No, it's like a psychic vibe. You would say, make me a ring.
Make me a ring. Make me a ring. And those, of course, using the fluorite. You're going to get fluorite, amethyst, and moonstone in this kit. Beautiful, just beautiful. And because you've got so much wire, your findings just go on and on and on. Yeah. And you have got, basically a whole findings pack left. All the chain, the featherweight pins, you've got the shepherd hooks, I've got enough in there to make a nice pair of tassel earrings, you know, with some chain and some head pins, and just put a handful of the gemstones that I've got left to make earrings. I just physically ran out of time. That's amazing. We've got so much left and made this. Now I find this actually potentially quite bridal.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Look at the little flower spaces interwoven between the moonstone. A stunning pair of earrings. Look at these. Now I've got to say, you need to snap this kit up, particularly if you're loving the findings, because these findings have almost gone forever. You're only going to see them for a few more times in kits, because we're changing all the shape of the findings. Quality is staying the same, because obviously it's fantastic quality. We're just changing the shapes. Now they're a bit of fun, aren't they? They're with the tassels, really, really fab. And then a very, very neat, incredibly, I'm going to use the word poised. It's a poised piece of jewellery for this ring on the end just there with the amethyst. Isn't that beautiful? That is so chic and sleek in its design. Exquisite. Right, so in terms of the gemstones, you can see then lots of jewellery has been made. It's very gemstone heavy, obviously with the wire. You could have made masses of pieces, but you've gone for a lot of gemstones and a lot of wire in each one.
Well, I'll explain in a minute, but the 2 necklaces are actually free. The pendants will interchange.
Oh wow.
So I was
talking about interchangeable pendants on the show yesterday, I think it was.
Well, they interchange. That's why I've put the toggle where I did on the necklace.
Okay, there.
Because you can slide the pendants on and off, so you can actually have that necklace with no pendant, with either of the pendants, and then both the pendants will also go on the Viking knit chain as well.
Gorgeous. Fab. So completely interchangeable. It's flying out, so we need to bring the price on screen. You've got fluorite, amethyst, and moonstone. You ready? This is ridiculous. Oh. Pardon? We're going lower. Dion's in the hot seat. Did you hear that?
Go low.
Go low. Go low. Let's go low. And once again, if you're loving this findings pack, $21.95. You've got 214 findings and a metre of chain in the findings pack. It's all those beautiful floral essences. So you've got the little flower head pins, you've got the flower connectors, the flower shepherd hooks, and on the 15 head pins are featherweight, and 15 are the normal type of head pins, and 15 have got the flower / stars, and then you've got the extender chain and the ribbon cord ends. $21.95 even just for the 3 strands of gemstones. It's fantastic. Remember, you've got a free gift. 20 metres of wire, 10 metres in the 0.8, 10 metres in the 0.4, all of your typical threading materials as well. And this should be over £43. Over £43, so you're getting a £21 saving. 0800 644 655. You're also getting 215 findings and a metre of chain in there. Do make sure you're pressing your option 1, and if you're shopping at work on the website, press your buy now button. If you're shopping at work, yeah. Right, so what technique are we going to learn?
I'm actually going to show how to do on that bracelet the the focal bead which I've created using the amethyst. So just wanted to do something a little bit different. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to do that. It's quite simple. I've used the wire to do that. You could use bead and thread or something, but I wanted to have that structure.
Okay.
Okay, so I've used the 0.4 wire. So I've actually used 16 beads on this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how I started it and then how I finished it. Okay, so cut a length of the 0.4 wire off. For this, you probably need about 1 metre.
Check you out. You never taught measurements.
I'm not, it's about 1 metre.
Okay.
No, it's not technical. About 1 metre.
Okay, cool.
No measuring required. And so what I'm going to do is thread on 2 amethyst and drop them to the middle, about the middle. Okay? Then I'm going to take another 2 of the stones, pop them on 1 wire, and then what I want to do now is thread the other wire straight through both the wires. Okay, so when I pull it, it's just like the quadrant weave really. So when you pull it, you want them to go and sit on top of the other 2 amethyst. So just gently pull in that. You have to be a bit careful because it is wire, so it doesn't go as fluidly as the beading thread will. It's just gently, when you pull it, it sits next to it, just like that, okay? So then I'm going to do the same again with another 2 stones. I'm going to put the 2 stones on 1 wire and then thread the second wire straight through. And that's the beauty, is the 0.4 will go through the wire twice, the stones twice.
Cool.
We'll just pull that through. So just make sure that you position it correctly. Okay, and then you'll do that 4 times. And just move that out of the way. So here, when you get to the 4th row, you do it 4 times. And then when you add your next 2, just sort of sit it so that it sits on top of the set you've already made. And then they'll just double up to make a little set like this. Okay, so you'll do your first 4. Then when you add your next set of 2s, they'll just sort of position them so that they sit on top of the first row and then go along and repeat. Okay, now the stones are now looking a bit like this, okay? With your wire, it should go through the first set of stones that we started off with in the beginning. So just feed that through to tie it together. You have to be a bit careful because it is wire, so it's there you go. And then just pull it to lock it together. Okay. And we're just sewing it together, and then you should hopefully be able to get the wires through a 3rd time. So I've just taken that other wire from the end and just threading that through as well. Use your pliers. So you can do one and then the other. So those stones have got, the 0.4 has gone through 3 times. It will go through, it's just not going to because I've kinked the wire a bit, so I'm in a rush.
And you're on live telly.
And I'm on live telly, and it never works for me when I'm on live telly. But then what you want to do is take in the wires, that wire would be on that side, so you just now want to sew the wires at the top together. So just bring the wire straight through, pull it, and that's going to join it together. And do that about 3 times in between. 1, 2, 3, and that's just between those 2 sets of stones. I'm doing this. 3. Then go over to the next set and do the same. And that will just, you do that on both sides, the top and the bottom, and that will sew the whole set together, but you'll still have a hole as if it's a drill hole, and you can treat it as if it's as a natural bead, because you just put the wire straight through and just treat it like that, and then just wrap your wire when you're ready, when you've gotten to the end, just wrap it and then snip it and just tuck the end inside.
That is, because that you can actually do with any of the beads in the kit as well, can't
yeah,
you?
definitely, but I just wanted to make a bit of a focus. I wanted to do the bracelet. You wouldn't be able to do it necessarily with the Moonstone, just because it's finer drilled.
Oh, okay.
So you'd struggle to get the wire through a couple of times, but with the fluorite and the amethyst, you most definitely could. I just wanted to give it a little bit of a focal.
It certainly worked, giving it that big chunky look when you've got delicate. That's a great way to use your delicate beads when you want to create a bit more of a chunky focal point. So at $21.95, I had another text in. I'm not in, this is from Suzanne in Merseyside, I'm not in work but looking after my poorly 5-year-old Jacob. Oh, loving the magical colours of the gems you're working with at the moment, so I had to buy the kit. From Sue and Jacob. Aww. Jacob, we're sending you lots of good, well-wish cuddles.
Get better soon.
Get better soon, Poppet. It's rubbish feeling poorly, isn't it? But at least you're letting Mummy watch the Jewellerymaker programme.
It's more than mine would do. Mine
Yeah.
says it's boring.
Oh, well, it's no Peppa Pig, Postman Pat or Bubble Guppies, but...
That programme sends me mad.
What, Bubble Guppies?
Yeah, and there's another one which I won't mention because you have to go on to another free. But
Well, I can reel them off.
Paw Patrol.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, don't ever,
Is that like Fireman Sam or
let Charlie
Care Bears?
ever watch that programme.
Okay.
My children are obsessed with it.
Okay, good. Well, that's really good to know. Shall we move on to...
Guaranteed 15 minutes of silence though.
Love it already. Let's do the Wall of Fame. Do you want to do 3? Do you want me to do 3?
You haven't done any yet. So
Would you prefer it if I did 3?
yeah, you do.
Okay, cool, thanks. Right, 394. I was making a train set when I got a call, could I come in? That's why I can't talk. Lorraine. Hello, Lorraine, darling. Hi, all at JM. This lovely amethyst necklace was made using gems and wire from JM and some chain from my ever-increasing stash. I love the contrast between the two shapes of stones, and it hangs really nicely when on. It's such a pretty colour, which I think is so easy to wear, and it's subtle enough to go with lots of other colours. Good luck to everyone in the draw this week from Lorraine. Lorraine, that's beautiful. I love the way you photographed it as well. Those are really, really stunning. Make your own rosary style chain. Beautiful look. Good luck, 394.
Okay, so I've got number 395. I love the colours on this. Okay, and this is from Sue. It says, hi all.
Hello.
My Wall of Fame is a long necklace using the beautiful 14mm spotted agate beads bought recently. I made the jump rings using 1mm turquoise and purple wire. Green beads are from my stash, and I give it a colour block ping, which is quite new for me, but I think it really works. And that's Sue from Essex, and it does. It certainly does work.
Sue, that's really lovely. Really lovely. Very sort of summery in your denims and whites and things, ready to go. Gorgeous. Now this is fabulous, 397. Wow. This is from Debbie. Hi all at JM Towers. I hope you're having a good day. We are, thank you, lovely. Here's my entry, and inspired by Alison. I'm loving her work, she said, that she made last week. It was brilliant. All JM products as usual, but I didn't have enough small beads, so I did a polymer blanket and headdress, and I hope you like it. From Debbie. Debbie, that's a genius way to use your materials. Really fab. Good luck, honey. And you are number 397.
Okay, so I've got number 396, and this is beautiful. It says, hi JM, this week was not quite as good as it should be, but practice makes perfect. I had a pretty stone that was too small for a normal wirework setting, and I had no hole, so I tried the technique shown by Joe, I think. It seems quite complicated with all the measuring, but definitely makes more sense once you've tried it. I'll be having another go with this, as I think when done properly it will give a great effect, and that's best wishes, June in Carlisle. I think considering that's your first attempt, and I know the technique that she's referring to and is very specific, you do need to have the measurements spot on, so I think that's brilliant. That's more
stunning.
Patience than me.
Really, really stunning. Looks incredibly professional. 396, good luck. And then the final one for today, 398. Look at this. It's very simple. This is from Shilpa. Hello, lovely. And it says, hi all at JM. This necklace is made of rose quartz and the pearls 0.4 wire from JM. That's absolutely beautiful. Is that the Shilpa that was on your course?
I think, oh no, not on Saturday, no.
No, last week. The week before?
I think she has been on. I think she has been on some of my courses.
I've lost track of time.
I recognise the name.
Really, really beautiful, really beautiful. So coming up for you though, we have got. We're going to go to a little break and I'll establish what's happening next. But I do know for a fact that that incredibly beautiful strand that's pinging out from me over there of Moonstone will be coming up. It's very, very dazzling, beautifully faceted, and it'll be coming up on the other side of this.
You can now keep in touch by liking JewelleryMaker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
JewelleryMaker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, JewelleryMaker are never far away.
When shopping with JewelleryMaker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay 1 postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with JewelleryMaker.
If you love classic jewellery, then why not come and join guest designer Gemma Crow on our vintage workshop. Gemma will guide you through various beading and wirework techniques which will inspire you to create timeless designs from a bygone era. The full course includes a selection of wire, a selection of findings and charms, a bead scoop, use of all relevant tools and equipment, a buffet lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studio and a visit to our gemstone museum. All of this for just $69.95. Have a blast from the past and take home some amazing designs. For further information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
You can now watch clips from JewelleryMaker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
JewelleryMaker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Moonstone is actually very rare and Sri Lanka is famous for its top quality. This mine is over 150 years old. And sometimes the miners find not just moonstone, but also ancient mining tools.
I am incredibly surprised this has not been named a gemstone strand of distinction. The size and consistency of colour on these moonstones is extraordinary. You can see the delicate shiller that's bouncing off them. Now, due to the way that these are filmed and the light sources that we have here in the studio, you just can't see it. Really, you need to see this in incandescent light. You need to see these either in daylight or by moonlight, they'd look absolutely amazing, but or candlelight, incandescent light, and then you get this beautiful glow. Now, the essence about moonstone of this quality, essence of moonstone of this size, going up to an extraordinarily impressive 17 by 9, is why this has a wow factor. This strand is a wow factor due to the size and the consistency of colour. The carat weight's really impressive. Now, it says 17 centimetres. I don't think that helps you out a lot with a strand like this, simply because you've got spaces in between. So I'm going to count the approximate amount of gems for you. It is only an approximate. We guarantee the carat weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now look at that. Incredibly rare moments of clarity are occurring in this moonstone as well. It is absolutely, totally and utterly natural. Okay, we're going to bring the price straight in because we've got a lot of people wanting this. So they are beautiful. You're going to average 17 of them. I'm thinking to make flowers for bridal jewellery. I'm thinking to make just single pendants. Laura, what are you thinking if you were given this strand?
I'm thinking it would go perfectly with the kit that
you've just done, with the amethyst.
Because you've got that lovely amethyst fluorite, the moonstone that's already in there, so it'd really complement it. But, oh, I don't know, it's gorgeous.
$14.95 for the whole complete strand, and it's beautiful. And what's really interesting, from this angle that I'm at here, even with the studio lights, I'm getting lilacs and greens and blues. Beautiful, 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 quite electric colours that are bouncing off. I'm so sorry they're not coming across very well on screen. But hey, you know what? You've got your Thursday money back guarantee, haven't you? You've got your Thursday money back guarantee. If you get these home and they aren't everything you want them to be, you can always send them back. But I just want to stress that because it's just not showing off particularly well under the lights where we record these and show these. This is really, they're very, very, very beautiful. I do think this is a type of, oh, you see this one, it's an absolutely electric and you're just not getting any of it on your screen. This is such an irritating situation. Eliza, Soon, Joan, I've got, oh goodness me, there's a lot of people in Cheshire in for this one. YER, U25, Middlesex and Devon, Lancashire, Merseyside, Kent, West Midlands, lots of people in the West Midlands, another few people in Yorkshire, all over the UK, lots of people hiding in and out of the UK, watching at work. Free phone number 0800 644 655. Beautiful, delicate schuller that takes place on these. One post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. Right, we're going to crack on and we're going to go to... Have you done these yet? Oh my word, they're amazing. They're amazing, amazing. When are we doing these? How much are they? We're going to do them in 20 minutes, and how much are they? You are having a laugh. You are having, are you serious? Oh, look at them. Just look. These are going to be a sellout. Look at these. Oh my word. Completely gorgeous, genuine gemstones. See, I'm in train making mode. I was due to finish off the train set this morning. Even against the black background, these, you can see the luster. You can see the luster. Have you done that turquoise yet? Have you? Can I do that in a minute? Which one would you like me to do first? How much? 2 strands for $9.95. 2 strands of real pearls for $9.95. Did this not sell out? He hasn't got a clue what he's talking about. These should sell out at that price. They're $9.95 for those two and they didn't sell out. I tell you what. Look. How bridal is that? How bridal. Now, I had the fantastic pleasure of presenting the Bridal Macrame DVD with Mark, and it's going to be launched tomorrow, the Bridal Macrame. Make sure you get it. And for those, for obviously a bridal feel, look, this is using the 2 strands. They're flying out, you see. They're flying out now. $9.95 for 2 strands. That's what you got from behind your computers, everybody, hasn't it? $9.95 for 2 strands of real, genuine, freshwater cultured pearls. Stunning. Now that colour that you see particularly there of the champagne colour is not a natural colour, so that's gone through a dyeing process, but they're real pearls. Those together twist, oh, they're like my wedding colours. They're my wedding colours.
You haven't got married.
I got married, Laura, I did. I did. I don't know if I've mentioned it before.
Never mentioned it, and apparently you've had a baby.
I have had a baby, I don't know if I've mentioned that either.
You've kept it so well hidden.
I'll tell you, if we weren't on live TV, I'd have words to say to you and actions to put your way. You're right, you need these, and maybe you've already got them when it was the early bird this morning. How many of you are striving for successful, beautiful jewellery? If you want to do the simplest of designs, I think pearls are a great gemstone to choose if you're just starting out. Now here at JewelleryMaker, we will of course help you out every step of the way, and you'll get a free DVD and a free booklet with your first purchase. Laura Biding Citizen, thank you very kindly. And this is what you're going to get completely for free, okay? I think pearls are a great gemstone to start with because they're reasonably, they are absolutely recognisable instantly, obviously, and you can get a great deal of satisfaction by doing the simplest of designs when you're working with pearls. So $9.95 for 2 strands, 38 centimetres each strand. We're going to sell out of these ones. Free phone number. They are absolutely beautiful. And when you think, have you done box number 16? Oh, this is amazing. Do you know, oh, you know what would look lovely with these? Those silver beads that we did interspersed. Wouldn't they? Either in the gold colour or in the silver colour. Those gorgeous Stardust Rondelles and beads. Yeah. 0800 644 655. IOG C37. See, even just stranding those, honestly, try this. Strand them on a bit of monofilament and get a really plain piece of elastic that you can pick up in every haberdashery shop for about 20p a metre. And do, I think it worked out when I did it, about 6 inches of elastic, and then I can't remember the measurement of the pearls, and attach pearls on monofilament and elastic around the back. It is the most beautiful hairband, and apparently wearing pearls in your hair can ward off grey hairs in some countries is the belief. That's got to be worth a shot. Same with rainbow moonstone. Moonstone and pearls in your hair, apparently. They're amazing, they're amazing. Also, the 0.4 wire that we're doing in some of the kits, wire 0.4 tends to go through most of the pearls, if not try 0.25. Tiny bit of wire, all your little scraps of wire, yeah? Or you know, all those little bits and pieces you've got saved up in a box. Tiny piece, you probably need about 1 inch, if that. Pop it through a pearl, get a little brown Kirby grip, hair grip, wire wrap it onto the end, the most beautiful little hairpin, dunk in, done, and it looks beautiful. A single pearl, a single real pearl, and I reckon a single real pearl on a hair grip. Well, put it this way, I was in a shop that sold a handbag sale on the other day in the Cotswolds, but they also sold beautiful ball gowns, and they had some bridal jewellery there, but it was all churned out factory set. It was plastic basically and fake pearls. $3.99 for 2 hair grips, and they were plastic. So think about it. Gorgeous. Your little scraps of wire, just attach them onto the end of hair grips. I mean, you're talking pennies for your hair grips, pennies for your pearls, and it's just classic then, isn't it? It's not over the top, is it? Just like hair swept back in a bun, a few of those dotted around. Oh, gonna look gorgeous.
Well, if you bought the little studs, the little studs just on a little head pin, and you've just got the cutest little pair of simple earrings. Gorgeous. And also, you didn't see it, but we launched it. We had like a stash kit, you know, just findings of 95 silver, gold-plated sterling silver, and again, add that to them, and you've got everything you need, because you've got your head pins, you've got your hooks, you've got everything to make a few pieces of lovely jewellery.
What was that? Sorry. Have they sold out? Oh, gorgeous. I want those. Well, we've only got 4 left. If you want them, we've got 4 left. They're obviously going to sell out. No way, no way, no way. Phenomena. No way, no way. What's the saving on that? That must be huge. £20 saving. Oh my word. And that's not sold out either. Drew Nicholls, what were you playing at? So how can that not have sold out? Look at the deal on that. How could that not have sold out? Seriously. So you've got 7 inches of chain. You've got all the head pins. You've got shepherd hooks in there, toggle clasp, crimp bead covers, and your jump ring. So that's just pretty much a standard finance pack at the top. Then you've got the elongated crimp beads. Then you've got those. Are those? Oh my word! Are those the magnetic little rose clasps? Oh, they're gorgeous as well. The slider connector. And then the lobster claw clasp as well, $24.75, and that's 925 sterling silver with 9-carat rose gold overlay on them. You need that. That's a massive saving. How can that not have sold out? That's a mega deal. Now this turquoise, can I say turquoise and rose gold? Oh, it's one of my new favourite combinations. In terms of turquoise, we've got monster offer on turquoise on the 24th of March, the 24th of March. May. Caught that off you. Now Dion's going to be producing it. It's the Little Black Dress Show on the 24th of May. Little Black Dress Show, 24th of May. Massive turquoise offer. We're going to entice you with your taste buds now. Now turquoise, I really, really want to stress to you, apparently you saw this earlier on in the show, but it's not sold out again. Turquoise, real turquoise, do you know how hard it is to come by? There's so much fake out there. And the thing is, there's actually some really good fake turquoise, and it's not until you've worn it a few times you realise that it's fake. Now, this is genuine turquoise from Africa. Genuine turquoise, good quality, needs no treatment. Guess what? It's had no treatment, and it's only $24.95, and it is absolutely beautiful. For me, matching it with Larimar, again, what about with those pearls? Look at the turquoise with the pearls. And in between those turquoise, you've got little silver colour beads. That's beautiful. Do you know what else that turquoise would look amazing with? Did you get those blue sapphires that we had on the show yesterday? So if you shopped yesterday, this would look amazing with those. Okay, we're going to do another bundle. Which one do you want to do? Can we do the box 16 instead? Oh my word, these are mega. Now the price, pardon? Say that again. Yeah? Okay, I feel sick about how excited I am. Seriously? This is going under £10. Laura, these massive, genuine freshwater cultured pearls. They're amazing. I've totally blinded myself. I'm looking into the pearl. These are amazing. This is absolutely the most nonsensical thing in the whole wide world ever on planet Earth ever. You've got the gold colour memory wire, and you've got the rose gold colour memory wire. Now each of the packs are the same. You're going to get 10 rings of the neck wire, 14 of the bracelet, 14 of the ring, and then in the rose gold colour as well. These pearls are 12 by 11. This is going to sell out, folks, going under £10 for absolutely everything. Free phone number 0800 644 655 GTGC47. Oh my word, that is ridiculous. That is going to be a sellout. That is ridiculous. Buy it now, you need this in your life. Buy it now, you need it in your life. Buy it now, phone now. Phone now. When should you phone, Kerry? She's shaking her head, she's gone shy. Scrap that. Laura binding. When should people phone for this?
Right now.
Right now, and Laura has said it. Do it right here, right now. Right. That's going to be one of the best deals we've ever done in the history of Jewellery Maker ever. Oh, 0800 644 655. Has anyone got a needle and thread that I can borrow after the show? No, I'm not going to show where I've split my jeans.
You just...
I know, I've just told. I tell you everything now, don't I? That's about to sell out. Of course it is. I need to, because I'm going out to the toy shop to buy the shed. We're picking up the shed. I hope it's going to fit in the
because you've got your hardy on.
I'm not supposed to put it on, but it was really small when I left the house. I thought, well, I'm bumming around building a train set. It didn't really matter that I had a hole in my jeans. And now I've sat down, it's gone. I don't know how I feel about revealing parts of my leg whilst buying a shed for my son. So excited buying a shed. We're now going to have a naming ceremony of the shed on Wednesday. Oh! Because I've just invited all the crew to our house for a barbecue. I'll get Drew to cook, he doesn't know it yet. What time should we have a barbecue on Wednesday? Well, apparently it's going to be 18 degrees and glorious sunshine. Is Drew awesome at barbecues? Absolutely is, that's why I married him. He's good at cooking, full stop. Yeah, I don't do any cooking. I cook for Charlie, bless him. But yeah, just come straight after work on Wednesday. It's cool, we're good to go. It'll be good. Pardon? Pardon? How far from here? 25 minutes to my house from here. Do you want to come for a Barbie? Laura, where are you on Wednesday? Are you up?
No.
Oh.
I've been here Thursday, Friday, Saturday and today, and you choose Wednesday.
Oh. Sorry about that.
I would have come otherwise, but the gate crashed.
Kerry, what's your favourite thing on the barbecue? Burgers. Cassie? Chicken. You see, I'm a bit naff when it comes to barbecue food. I absolutely love, you know, the really cheap and nasty little chipolatas. Those burnt on the barbecue with a dollop of tomato sauce. I love them.
Yeah, but you can flame grill them, can't you? Tony likes to
flame grill?
Well, when you get sausages out, got a lot of fat in them, and then the fat drips down, it makes all the flames come up, and you get that real flamey.
Oh, right, let's crack on. Oh, yeah. Ooh, right, Wednesday, barbecue. Okay, check out these now then. These are absolutely, do you know what? We are talking about barbecues and we're messing around this, that and the other, but hello, let's get serious. These are genuine, stunning black spinel. Now these have come directly from the mines in Thailand and then gone directly to our incredibly talented, incredibly qualified, incredibly immaculate work of the lapidarists that we have in our very own workshops in Jaipur in India. I would say have the main facet to the front. Look. The cut on these is astonishing. It's incredibly crisp and clean. 100 carats. Now they're going from a 14 by 11 up to an incredibly impressive 18 by 11. It's a 19 centimetre strand, giving you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those on a strand. Look at that. Approximately 8, guaranteeing you 100 carats. Now to say that we get compliments on our black spinel is an understatement. Have we got any FIFO reviews ready to go for the spinel, Dion? I'm going to put them up to my neckline for you. Just one of these is enough to be statement, and you're going to get the whole complete strand. Now we're going to do a price which I cannot believe. It's completely natural Thai spinel. $10.95. Frankie, you there? I'll see you in Marks and Spencer's later, doll, if I make it. 0800 644 655 $10.95 for 100 carats. UBRU13. They are stunning. They're absolutely stunning. UBRU13 at $10.95. Genuine, completely natural spinel. They've not been coloured. They've not been treated in any way. Simply faceted, and because that colour is so intense and consistent, the faceting has given way to amazing quality lustre. I want to show you this view. Does that work? Can you see down the... Look. Look at the cut of those. Look. Who's asking to come to the barbecue? You're in Sussex, though. It might be a bit of a long way to trek, but burnt sausages are my fave too. Love the show with all the Viking weave. Mary, thank you very much. You can't beat a cheap burnt sausage, can you really? I don't like good quality sausages. Yeah, herbs. No, I'm not a herb. Pork and apple, quite like. Or I quite like a burnt sausage cut down the middle, and then you put the tomato ketchup down the middle of the sausage, and then No, not mustard, just ketchup. I'm a purist. Pardon? Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise and sausages?
Mustard and tomato sauce and mayonnaise is lush.
Oh yeah, seafood sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah?
But it goes lush, and mustard and that with sausages.
Ah.
It's nice, try it.
I'm on it on Wednesday. Yeah, having a barbie round at mine. Right. 0800 644 655. Do you know what I think we should do? You know how we've got the ball taking place on the 13th of June? Why don't we have a JewelleryMaker barbecue? Why don't we do that?
I didn't know you had the ball on the 13th of June.
The ball's on the 13th of June this year. I can't go. I was supposed to be going and I can't go. Pardon?
Where's it to?
It's in, where is it? Yeah. Windsor.
Oh.
Where is it to?
I know, I really.
Is that,
oh,
is that,
that's just, yeah.
Is that your lingo?
Yeah, well, you understood, didn't you?
Where is it to? Where to that? Where be that ball?
Kayla actually said something yesterday in the car and she went, it was this big round one. I was like, oh my gosh, did you just say Gert?
Gertlush. Gert.
She actually said Gert.
That is Gert.
In an actual sentence.
Lorna in Westlands, I can't eat sausages any other way than burnt with ketchup. Aren't you actually salivating? Think about burnt sausages and ketchup. We'll get a bit of chicken on the barbie though for Cass, and we'll get the odd burger on there as well for Kerry, and Dion can have what she's given. So at £10.95, they are amazing. How many have we got left of those? Oh, about a quarter of the stock left on those. Okay, this split in my jeans is getting bigger by the second. I swear I can hear it. Bananas wrapped in bacon?
Wow.
Bananas wrapped in bacon. Like pigs in blanket, but with... It's a banana, Ollie. So what do? A banana, you wrap the bacon around it and then put it in tin foil? No, you just put a cocktail stick through it and put it on the Barbie. Do you do it in pieces or one big long banana? Bananas, bacon, wrap around bananas. Get texting in if you've got your ideas for our barbecue on Wednesday. Give us your recipes. Pardon? Box 4. Stay focused. Oh, these are lovely. Chicken skewers. With you, I don't know. No, Ollie, I'm not up for that. No, Ollie likes really hot and spicy things. Okay, a beautiful collection of hearts, and this really proves the point that I talk about quite a lot on air actually, that I do think agate and rose quartz look amazing together. So you've got obviously all the heart look going on. Black and pink, always massively in fashion, but really lovely to have those different hues, particularly within the agate. This looks very carnelian-like. Oh, do you know what? I'm so sorry. I'm being a wally, aren't I? They are carnelian, that's why. It's a black agate, that's why they look like carnelian, because it is carnelian. And then you've got the rose quartz there as well. You've got Sarah Elvin, the fabulously talented Sarah Elvin, waiting in the wings. Everybody, she'll be with you at 1 o'clock with the lovely Becky. So the code on these is CKGC45. And for 3 strands, £11.95. In the words of producer Kim, boom! And in the words, this is what I was taking the mickey out of her for the whole weekend. But you know what? Dion doesn't need any boom noises. She just proves it in her pricing. Oh! And then we do things like this. What's your noise, Dion? A wah! A hooga! Lovely. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. What's the... No, that's from Scent of a Woman as well, isn't it? Al Pacino. The guy from Gladiators used to say it. John Fashanu. On Gladiators, I'm thinking of Al Pacino. That's the kind of level Dion's brain is at today. Yeah, at 9.95, 0800 644 655. Sylvia, Jan and Pauline, Joe, lots of new people, Sharul, Sandra, Dorothy and Lindsay. Free phone number 0800 644 655. Hearts are always in fashion. They're absolutely gorgeous. And you're still flying in for those, so make sure you confirm your purchase, pressing your option 1. There goes another 2 stitches on my jeans. Sarah, have you got a needle and thread with you? If you just whip my jeans off, I need somebody to sew them up before I get stand up. I've split my jeans. Have you? Have you got a needle and some Eslon? I might have to go into the toilets after the show and just sew my jeans up so I can actually go and buy a shed in public. Right, here we go. My jeans did that the other day. I work in a pub, so you can imagine the response. What a giggle. Charmaine in Bedfordshire. Charmaine. Well, the thing is, at least in the pub, people could be a little bit intoxicated and you might say, it never happened, you'd had a drink. I'm on live TV and I'm just telling you, they've split at the side though, which isn't too revealing. Oh, apparently we need, right, hi Lucy, try bananas in foil with a bit of Malibu and sprinkle of coconut. So nice, from Jackie. Dion's saying without the coconut but with the Malibu. Oh, surely that'll be like eating a pina colada. Do you put Malibu in pina colada?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
I don't usually make it, I just enjoy drinking it.
Yeah.
I'm rubbish, I can't drink. Tea is my thing, tea. Laura, what's your favourite thing on a Barbie?
I like chicken, spicy chicken.
Spicy, you do spicy?
I do, I love spicy.
I'll do a nice big, I'm very good at doing things like rice salad and I do a really good potato salad. I do a great potato salad. So I can do that.
And coleslaw.
coleslaw. I'm not good at making coleslaw because I've never made it.
I'll
so
give
I
you a
don't
really
know.
good recipe.
Will you?
Yeah.
I don't do onion though. It's got onion in it.
Well, you don't don't put the onion in.
Okay, cool. Cabbage and cabbage and carrot then. Great. Should we crack on? Which one, sorry? Now, these are the combs that I gave you a little bit of a heads up on before because we had the pearls. Now, obviously, if you're making bridal jewellery, it'd be perfect. Because I don't know if I've ever mentioned before that I got married. Have I mentioned that?
No.
And what I had was, I had my hair down and curly, and I had a comb there, that a little bit bouffant, and a row of pearls. Don't I look angelic all of a sudden? Obviously not, from the response of the crew. Right, we're going to do 5 of these. Have you seen the price of combs out there, metal combs? Have you? Have you seriously seen the price of these? Hang on, hang on, hang on. This is all I've... Oh no, hey, 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 hey. There's a whole other world going on beyond the combs that I didn't know was coming in for the price. How are we doing this? Oh, I love this chain so much. Have you seen these chains?
No.
You are going to love these. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it is beautiful. This is the purple one. This is the one you're going to get. How stunningly gorgeous is this? It's...
That would go lovely with the purple wire that we launched on the birthday show.
Yes! Perfect, perfect, perfect. A metre of the cable chain. One and a half by 2.5 millimetres. That is so... Do you know what really strikes me about this? It's the fluidity of it, as well as the colour. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And 5 combs. How many of you now are thinking about having a Barbie? Good weather on Wednesday. I am not Michael Fish, but apparently it's going to be good weather. Now, 925 sterling silver lobster claw clasps. They're 12 millimetres in diameter, sorry, in their length, but you do have a little jump ring on the end as well that isn't catered for within that 12 millimetres. They are 925. You can actually see the 925 just on the inside mechanism. You'll see it when you get it home. It is actually just printed in, just there, the 925. So you're going to get 5 of those. You can see you get a lobster claw clasp as well. And then you're also going to get 925. Hey, 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 hey. These are a rare find. 925 sterling silver leather cord ends. Obviously, you can use them all for your macrame and kumihimo as well. We stock quite a lot of these, but not usually in 925. These are a really, really rare find. So if you're doing a high-end look using either ribbon or any of your threading materials, so if perhaps you wanted to do that design I was talking about earlier using the right-hand weave, with the macrame technique, and of course there's the bridal macrame DVD tomorrow. All of this very much lends itself to the bridal, perhaps excluding the chain. Now we're going to do a sensational offer for the whole collection. $12.95 for the lot. That includes 5 of the lobster claw clasps, 925 sterling silver, 3 of the extended chains with the further lobster claw clasps and the ribbon cord ends, a metre of the chain and 5 of the hair combs, $12.95. Now that is why you watch JewelleryMaker, obviously, as well, for inspiration for what to cook on your barbecue. BFG C39. Lucy, did I imagine it, or did the price of the hearts just drop by £1? Jan in Kings Lynn. It dropped by £2, £3, didn't it? Oh, it went for £2. $11.95. It went down to $9.95. Jan in Norfolk, yeah. Grab them. Yeah, they did. They dropped by £2. Yeah. Get it. Bananas in foil with chocolate buttons pressed in them and then drizzled with rum.
Now that sounds good.
Oh, literally, I can't actually speak because my mouth is just like, oh.
That sounds awful. I'm trying that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Ollie thinks because he's suggested banana with bacon wrapped around it is now Heston Doodly Doodle. It's something that your mum used to do. Banana, do you know what, Ollie? We're going to do that on Wednesday. You're going to do it on Wednesday, actually. Yeah, you do it all, and we'll try it. Try a small pig on a spit over an open fire. You have to have someone to carve it as each layer cooks through, and it's a real Henry VIII barbecue and very enjoyable. Have a great time, Lee, in still very sunny Kent. Lee, I don't know how I feel about that happening in my back garden. I think I'd feel a little bit wrong. Should we move on from that? Can we talk about puddings, please? Puddings for the barbecue, pudding ideas that you can do on the barbecue. Obviously, there's a whole world of marshmallows.
Yeah, I don't really do pudding on a barbecue.
I think bananas are a usual, aren't they?
Yeah, because when you sort of barbecue bananas, they kind of go all gooey and caramelly, don't they? But no.
What else could you do? Do you know, any barbecue ideas would be great. Keep them coming. We're going to have a team barbecue on Wednesday. We're excited, aren't we, team? We're excited. Free phone number 0800 644 655 BFG C39. Can I just say, I decided to have this barbecue at the 12 o'clock break. So this is literally, it's being planned now. Drew will probably get some shrimps for the Barbie, mate. He does a few shrimps on the Barbie. Oh yeah. But he will go into, he always then waxes lyrical about how our king prawns over here are like they're tiny shrimps. If you've been to New Zealand, have you eaten a prawn in New Zealand? Honestly, they start about that size. And then king prawns are about that big. They're like little lobsters, like langoustines, yeah. Right, let's crack on. Everything's selling out, isn't it? Right. I'll just put these back in here. Oh, I'm excited now. Oh, this colour is beautiful. Oh, now these are beautiful. We'll have to just get serious for a minute because this is a big deal. These are completely natural. Wow. Wowzers. You're going to get 2 strands. Double trouble. They are stunning. That colour, everything about these, other than the cut and the polishing, is completely natural. I'm hungry now. Salmon in tinfoil on the Barbie, that's quite nice. I do a cracking baked potato.
But you can't beat barbecued baked potatoes, can you?
Are you laughing at me, Ollie? You can't have one on Wednesday. I burn them. It works. I'll put them in oil and salt, sea salt, put them in the oven for half an hour.
Get proper crispy.
And then finish them off on the barbecue, and they go sweet. The potato, if you get a good, I always call it a Morris piper. It's a Maris, isn't it? A Maris piper. Other types of potatoes are available. Wouldn't have a clue what. Sweet potato on the barbecue is nice as well.
Yeah, doing the barbecue on baked potatoes always reminds me of fireworks nights when I used to live in Kent with my mum, and she used to go in the garden and then just put all the fireworks on, and we'd have the potatoes in the barbecue, and it was really proper crispy, and that was lovely.
Do you know what my friends do? They've built a pizza oven in their garden.
That's cool.
It's really easy to do. You just need like loads of old bricks and mud. Seriously, and then just burn some wood in there. So chop down, yeah, I know. Check it out, a pizza oven. Right, double trouble. The code is YTGC65. These are graduated plain drops. They're incredibly clear and completely, totally and utterly natural. So you're going to get 2 strands. I'm going to hold these up to my neckline for you. Definitely, I think you'll agree with me that the centre one is screaming to be used in a pendant, and obviously the accenting ones around the other ones you can match up for a pair of earrings. So we've got some approximate sizes on these, please, Dion. From a 6x4 up to a 13x9, it's a 16 centimetre strand. I'll count up the approximate you're going to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Approximately 19. 160 carats is guaranteed. Is there 18.95 for 2 strands. Have you seen what you pay just for one genuine natural topaz pendant? They're a really, really delicate, subtle blue, a beautiful, perfect sky blue topaz. 0800 644 655. Really, really pretty, and they have that telltale sign. They're really cold, and that's a real telltale sign that these are genuine gemstones. The code is YTGC 65 0800 644 655. Okay, we're going to move on. Oh, now these are pretty. Oh, these are long. Genuine rose quartz, beautiful rose quartz. Good size length strands in this. Oh, 0800 644 655. PTGC 10. So genuine rose quartz, we're talking about an incredibly influential gemstone within the world of crystal healing. So rose quartz goes with a lot of things, doesn't it?
It does, and it's, again, we often say because of the fact that it's that lovely soft shade of rose quartz, you know, that soft shade of pink, anybody would wear it. So
yes, that's very, yeah.
You could give it as a gift to anybody because it's going to go with every skin tone, with every, you know, even if you're not a pink person. I'm not a pink person just because it doesn't look good on me, but I could wear that pink because it's that right shade.
Yeah.
It's muted, and I think there's just got that lovely soft pastleness about it.
A very delicate way of wearing pink, isn't it? Very, very feminine without being girly. So it's a 30 centimetre strand. They go from a 3x1 up to an 8x6. PTGC 10. What? $6.95. $6.95 if you've just tuned in. 2 strands, these 2 strands, which have come from our own workshops in Jaipur in India. This is Madagascar natural rose quartz. $6.95 for 2 strands. Now let me get some sizes for you. You're looking at an average carat weight of 120 carats on each strand. And can you tell me the average size on these, please, Dion? Oh, no wonder people are buying 3 of this offer. 3x1 up to an 8x6. 3x1 up to an 8x6. Both of these strands, 30 centimetres each length, $6.95 for both. I think it's fair to say we've got a lot of people watching today. How many of you are watching at work still? And just need to nip to the loo and place an order. PTGC 10. Oh, I might just have to go and have a quick early tea break and place an order. $6.95. Oh, wait, how many of you have a lot of tea breaks and a lot of loo breaks when you have to place an order? 0800 644 655. Well done, everyone. If you're watching right now, obviously you're calling in for these because that's too good a deal to miss out on, isn't it? It's going to work really nicely with those pearls that we had on the earlier. Worked really nicely alongside that moonstone as well, actually.
That's what I was thinking, and even the black spinel.
Oh yeah, that black spinel's only $10.95. Can't get over
believe that. That's. I would be buying that strand if I was at home.
Or at work.
Or at work.
Except you're at
work.
But
luckily for me, when I'm at home, I'm working anyway because I work from home.
And when you are at work, you're here.
Yeah.
So that's that then.
Yeah, that's where I have the trouble.
Cracking conversation, isn't it? Cracking live TV today. Amazing, amazing. All this preparation that took place for the show today. 0800 644 655. Okay, now earlier we did an amazing offer on the 925 sterling silver rose gold plated earring findings. We're going to honour the same price on the yellow gold colour. So if you missed out on the offer that we did the same the other day, get these now. But maybe you've got them and you're so chuffed with the offer you wish you got more. Now is the time to do it. So earlier we went online and we had a look at what one pair of 925 sterling silver earrings would be with butterfly backs. Without the 9 carat yellow gold that you also get in this, just the silver and without the loop. Just a pair of silver plain stud earrings we have found on well, between £3.99 and just over £10. Averaging about £6.50 per pair. You're going to get 10 pairs. So even if we take the lowest price, we'd be looking at £3.99 a pair, so £39.99. We're going to do £9.95 for all 10 pairs. Good luck, everyone. 0800 644 655. They are amazing value for money. You do get substantial size butterfly backs as well. None of the piddly little things that you can't get on. They're a good size, proper butterfly back on these. I would get them, buy them now, buy them now, buy them now. You can cut the little loop off the bottom if you want just stud earrings. They are beautiful. They're 925 sterling silver. We've got serious multi-buying taking place here. They're a 4mm ball on them. Oh, 0800 644 655. Tanya, Eliza, Lynn and Sarah and Anne, lots of new people there. Marion, I've got lots of people in, oh gosh, all like, okay, you're flying in. Can't actually keep up with the names now. And if you're shopping on the website, make sure you're checking out your basket. This is amazing value for money, absolutely astonishingly good value for money. So each pair, it's like this. The pearls, the 2 strands of pearls for £9.95, and these you will be quids-in. If you sell your jewellery, yeah.
I've actually done what you said about cutting the little ball off because Kayla's ears are pierced, and sometimes a kid with their ears pierced, it's a nightmare, the amount of times lose their earrings.
Yeah.
But I don't want to put plated metal in her ears, so I have had some of them and just cut the little ball off and just popped them in.
Because the base metal, obviously these were plated, but they're plated
still
925 sterling silver. So these
brilliant.
are more than happy to go in piercings, fresh piercings. At £9.95, YRGP 29 at £9.95 for 10 pairs. Now, of course, during today's show as well, it has been the premiere launch of Edition 3 Viking Knit. Why did I just sing that? I'm sorry, that's so annoying. Wasn't that annoying? Sorry. Unnecessary, wasn't it? It was unnecessary. That split at the side of my jeans every time I move is getting bigger. It's not attractive. It's really not attractive. Down the side of my jeans. Right. It is. Why do I tell you everything? Oh, 0800 644 655. £4.95. ZCTY97. £4.95. Look, so what you're seeing on your screen is in essence a small portion of this hour-long DVD that Laura has prepared for you. So it's 12 loops. And for those people just tuning in, Laura, what can we expect to see from Edition 3 Viking Knit?
So we go into detail on how to use the larger laser Daizee tool and all the little hiccups you might come across, because it is it's got more loops and more scope for opportunity. We then do a completed bracelet on how to do, we do the alternating colours, but we also show how to complete the whole bracelet, how to complete the you know, how to do the clasp, which is a slightly different clasp. And we do another bracelet using the thicker wire to show how you can use a thicker wire and create a completely different look and actually create a cuff style bracelet. And then we do flattened wire and form it into a ring and do a bit of Viking knitting around it as well.
Fab. It is seriously fab. ZCTY97. Y97. Now you can see lots of essences and just little things like you can see how to attach a gemstone in a different way. Oh, Becky, that dress is lovely.
Oh, thanks, my love.
I've rocked up in my nan dressing
shoes.
gown.
I love your shoes.
Oh, Shaw's got fabulous shoes on, hasn't she?
Yes.
Right, so £4.95 on it. Honestly, if you've not yet bought it, it will be a fantastic addition. You're going to learn techniques that we have not covered on any other DVD. Look at the amount that have just flown out. They're flying out left, right and centre. Free phone number 0800 644 655. Uses of lots of different gauges using the 12 loop Viking knit. So we're talking about the larger one. However, you can still do those same techniques using the smaller Lazy Daisy as well. Right, we're going to recap what we've given to, well, what Drew had given to Laura, and he was actually presenting this when I tuned in, and Charlie went, "Daddy," on the telly. In case it skipped your attention, today has been a little bit of a different type of show, and Drew and I have come to the rescue. I was busy building a train track in my jeans with a hole in, slung on a top, and here I am. Here we go. Right. Wow. I think I only saw these 2 strands when I tuned in earlier. Is that all it is? Is that for the whole lot? Have I got a... Wow. 2 strands of stunning pearls. Those colours are beautiful. So you've got the pearls, they're both Baroque shape, 8x5 and 9x8. Then you've got these absolutely beautiful blue quartz, and they're a 6x3 up to a 10x5. That's a 20cm strand. Look at these. The most beautiful crackle quartz. They're top drilled. They're a 12x6. They are stunning. Beautiful marquee shape, perfect marquee shape because it's double in length out of the width. And then giving you a really funky element. Now, animal print's really, really in. But if you're a bit perhaps shy of wearing it as a fabric, to go for an animal print in this sort of setting is perfect. $19.95 for the lot. So I'm going to go over to Laura and see how she's used that bundle, because we'd also given to her, or Drew had given to her, the wire as well.
I haven't done tons because I was trying to do, I took a lot of time up just doing that section. I just wanted to show how it can, you know, how using those different colours can really make a difference.
Well, let's talk about that one first of all with the 2 different wires. Oh, actually, there's the ring. How gorgeous is that?
I just thought it was cute.
Laura Binding Citizen.
I made it for you.
I don't think it'll fit, Dion, it's for me.
Oh, I like that.
This is Dion, everybody. She'd like to prove how much she loves animal print and blue colours. This is her phone cover.
That's a bit lush, wasn't it?
It's actually got blue.
It's got blue in it. That is awesome.
Of course it has. It's her favourite colour. Gotta have a bit of the blue.
You can have the ring. I made it for you.
Look at those, they're gorgeous. And then the ring. Now, oh wow, really wow, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful.
It's just like a little star. It just makes me a little starfish actually.
So I was going to say it's a bit more aquatic to my eye. That's beautiful. I tell you what, Dion, I'll have that one. No, I want both of them. Oh, how lovely is that? And then this one here, so this is the Viking knit. Now, which tools have you been using with the wire?
So for that one, I did use the 1/4 inch, so the smaller.
Okay.
That's a 5 loop alternate weave, and that's based on the technique that we do in the DVD, the 3rd DVD. So I thought, well, just to show how you can use different coloured wires. I mean, obviously, I just kept it quite simple because I didn't have enough time. But, you know, could have done a nice bracelet, could have done a whole complete necklace, do a nice pendant with it. But that's because it's been drawn through quite a lot. It's blended a lot more, whereas on the bracelet that we do, it's quite more apparent because we don't draw it through quite so much. So just goes to show you
the difference using the draw plate. Now the offer on the wire is ludicrous. You're going to get 100 metres of the black and 100 metres of the red. It's usually $14.95 for 1 reel, which means you get the other one for £1 today. Ludicrously low and real staple essential colours in there. Look at that ring as well. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that.
That's cute, isn't it?
Yeah, thanks. I love that. Really gorgeous. So $15.95, you're going to get both. Now then, Laura, when are you back on our screens?
Oh, you got a break from me for a while.
Oh, good.
You've had a bit of an overdose of me. I was sure fed up of me, but I'm up on
not at all.
I'm on a mid-show on the 19th, and we'll be doing Viking knit, there as well. So, and a bit of polymer clay as well, just to throw it, chop it up a little bit.
The 19th, that's next week.
Not this Monday. It's 2 weeks away.
A week away. What's the date today?
Oh no, it is a week away. Oh my gosh.
We don't have that much of a break from you.
No, not really, sorry.
Right, fab. We will see you. I'll be back on your screen after the barbecue, so we'll let you know how the barbecue went. Suzanne, Jacob is feeling better. That's the magic of Calpol. Liking the black spinel. Sue and Jacob. Lots of lovely cuddles for you. Pop it. Okay, leave the banana in the skin, split down the middle. Fill with chocolate chips and marshmallows. Wrap in foil and put on the barbecue. Chocolate brownie with added chocolate chips or fudge pieces wrapped in foil, or fruit kebabs. That's from Autumn.
Oh, that sounds lush.
Autumn, you texted in, didn't you? You messaged me about your daughter, didn't you? For Posh Scott. I was doing a bit of dating. I was doing a bit of Celebrate Black, eat your heart out, yeah. So I'll be back after. Thank you very much for the barbecue tips. Going to have a barbecue on Wednesday. Are you around Wednesday evening, Becky? Do you want to come? I just decided at 11 o'clock today we're going to barbie. So come for a barbie. Right.
And bacon and banana, delicious.
Really?
Bacon and banana, you've had it as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to try this.
Ollie's like, go on, Becky, go on. Now, Lucy and Laura, try strawberries dipped in melted mint chocolate. Cooked them for my boyfriend for our 6th-month anniversary on holiday. So tasty.
I do love mint.
In mint chocolate.
That sounds good.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, you're about to start with Becky on the mid-show. So, Becky, I'm going to pass the reins over to you. Have a good one. I'll see you very soon. Bye.
Thank you. Hello everyone. Welcome to Design Inspiration.